Hey, how's everything working over there? Let's start. That is very loud for me. I'm gonna turn to 3/4 for you guys. Let's get that there. Let's get Garf out of here. There we go. Ready to go now, guys.
Ladies, gentlemen,
I'm excited. I will say, opening up the premiere. The one thing I did see, I did get a very minor spoiler from the comments, but it's a quality of life spoiler, not story or anything, so we're all good there. And I did see it was happening tonight at like 9:45, and I went, oh boy. And then I was sort of waiting, and yeah, we just hit 11:45, and I was just sitting on the page refreshing, going, yeah, when is it gonna end, so I can, you know, start a stream, and stuff like that, see what the length is. And I'm like, oh, it's over 2 hours long. Okay, I should just start streaming now. So that's what we're doing. This is going to be a stream of all time for Genshin. This is pretty crazy. It's pretty nuts that I think this will be the longest Genshin stream we've ever gotten. But I can't wait. Let's get into it. No further delays, or else I'll be here until like 4 in the morning. So, I hope I don't look too shallow for you guys.
travelers of all kinds, it's the voice of...
What the fuck? Yes, not German. Thank you.
the fabulous fox Yai Miko, the one, the only, Ratna.
Oh, thank you so much. You're too kind. Now, for almost 4 years,
Changing
we've
the
explored
volume.
every corner of Tivat, uncovering stories of all
Except the
kinds.
X.
To celebrate
Here, I'm
our
just
4th
gonna-
year, we've prepared a little game show where you're the contestant. Now,
Okay,
I know what you're
it's
thinking.
part of it.
Retna, is this just an excuse for you and your friends to geek out about Genshin Impact lore? And to that, I
Let's try to
say,
slide it
you think
there.
I need an excuse? Anyway, here's the first question.
Okay.
According to A, what could have been used to bribe Yai Miko?
Oh, I mean,
A,
fried tofu.
new books. B, shampoo to keep her tail and ears fluffy. C, rare fabrics and silk. D, fried tofu.
I mean, we know fried tofu is her fruit of choice, so I'm going to assume that.
The answer is
Yeah.
D. Okay, if you got that one right, pat yourself on the back.
Wow,
If
chat.
not, there'll be other chances. Now, I need to get Josie ready for the next round.
So
but I'll see
personally,
you
I
soon.
do like
Good luck,
the
travelers.
subtitles up here, so that's what.
Hey,
Oh,
Josie Montana
gonna do-
McCoy here, voice of Kaya.
oh, let's also make sure. Yeah, why is that fucking 720? There we go. Let's fix that.
Huh?
Sorry, chat.
Well, between you and me,
I think I
don't
caught
wanna be the
that.
one to disappoint her. Question: What
You're
does
okay,
the Court
Rio.
of Fontaine legally consider Paimon to be? A, a personal assistant.
Right.
B, an
The
endangered
quest.
species.
Yeah.
C,
Beginning.
a balloon.
Yeah.
D, a
balloon.
cultural delicacy.
Yeah. Balloon. Yeah, beginning of Fontaine quest, right?
C,
Yeah.
a balloon. And I have heard that for the very steep price of
Mhm.
one sticky honey roast,
Yeah.
Paimon will join your hometown parade.
Yeah,
That's
everything's
whatever.
good there.
Hey everyone, Paul Castro Jr. here, voice of Fremine, and it's my
Yeah.
privilege to welcome you to this latest round of Tivat Trivia. Speaking of
Yep,
welcomes,
highlights good.
what warm welcome did the House of the Hearth give to the Traveler and Paimon? A. Cosplaying as Paimon, imitation is the
Aw.
highest form of flattery. B. Presenting them with a captured Hilichurl rogue. C. A crash course on espionage and poison brewing.
Mhm.
D. A traditional Snezhnayan dance.
Well, C, of course, right? From our
Mhm.
Luchino's quest.
The correct answer is C. I don't know about you guys, but my personal poison is kombucha, and I've never actually brewed my own. I need to try one day, though.
Hmm.
All right, that's all for this round. And
haven't
remember,
had that in a
never
while.
store your
It was
poisons in an
alright.
old soda bottle. Use a neutral container
Okay.
and label them clearly.
And we will skip
Olivia,
past some
voice of
stuff,
Darling here.
I
Who's up
think,
for a little
but
true or
we'll
false?
watch the large
Here
majority.
goes.
Just like,
True or
codes
false?
and stuff like
When
that.
Kuchin got her
Which I'll
vision,
also have to
her
grab and
first
put in.
instinct was to test her newfound power.
True, false. Let's just say false.
False.
Yep.
Kuching actually took offense to the
Yeah.
idea of needing a vision, so she tried to get rid of it.
Yep.
First by burning it, then smashing it with a minecart, and finally dropping it from the Jade Chamber's roof. I mean, that's crazy. Huh? What's that? Oh, Hoyoverse wants me to remind you
Safety
to practice
and
safety and
responsibility.
responsibility when it comes to dropping objects from great heights,
Of course.
especially if said object shoots lightning.
Also, I need to remember now
You know,
that
if I had an
checking stuff
electrovision,
like I
I'd
just did,
probably,
I'm like, ah,
use it
right.
to make pancakes or something. Because then you wouldn't need to use like the stove, and it could.
You
just be
guys
like,
can
"Oh,
actually
pancakes."
see the display,
Sorry,
the full display, desktop
That's
and
all for
everything.
now. But there's more to
Not
come.
that there's anything there.
I had
But-
to do some deep diving for this question. You
Okay.
get it? Remini, diving. Okay, true or false? Everyone in Fontaine knows the Melazines, but few know their origin as the children of the Hydro Dragon.
I would say that's true. It's a mystery towards most of Fontaine.
False! Melazines are the children of the great beast Alinas. Though children is a bit of a stretch. They were born from an explosion inside its corpse
I mean,
centuries
to be
ago.
fair, I
Now,
don't
me
think
personally,
I've done
never
the
seen a corpse explosion birth. but
World
I'm sure
Quest,
that's quite the sight to
as
see.
well as Sijuin's.
Who would have thought such
character
cuteness
story
would come
yet,
from something
so-
so dark? But then again, the same could be said about our boy Fremine.
Guess who's back? It's me. This time I've got a really good one. My treat. Yenfei may be one of Liyue's greatest legal minds, but what job would she pursue
Sorry,
if the
I'm-
world no longer needed her counsel? A. Rapper. B. Liyue's resident.
False! Melazines are the children of the great beast Alinas.
Yeah, so yeah, that's obviously tied to their
Is a bit
World
of a
Quest.
stretch. They
So
were
yep,
born from an explosion
correct
inside
that I
its
would not
corpse
know that.
centuries ago. Now, me personally, I've never seen a corpse explosion birth, but I'm sure that's quite the sight to see.
yeah.
Who would have thought such cuteness would come from something so dark? But then again, the same could be said about our boy Fremine.
Guess who's back? It's me. This time I've got a really good one. My treat. Yenfei may be one of Liyue's greatest legal minds, but what job would she pursue if the world no longer needed her counsel? A. Rapper. B. Liyue's resident lamplighter. C. Spa owner. D. Fish tamer.
I don't know, fish tamer.
Hey, rapper! hey, my name is
That makes
Yenfei.
sense.
I practice law
With
in the
legal
city
speak
of Liyue.
and
That doesn't really rhyme.
practice
Yeah, I
the
wouldn't
talking
pursue
and
being a
everything.
rapper.
But yeah,
Anyway,
that
that's
makes
all
sense for
now.
her. Her and Hu Tao
Keep
getting
up.
together.
Here goes. True or false?
Okay.
Kaya is one of the first 3 natives of Mondstadt to join the Traveler's Quest.
But he's technically not native, so false.
False.
Yeah.
Kaya isn't actually a native to
Yep.
Mondstadt. He was born in Conria, but was abandoned
Trick
in
question.
Mondstadt as a child.
Yeah.
He was later adopted by Diluc's dad, of all people.
Mhm.
All right, that last question was a little bit tricky, but it's all about keeping you on your toes.
Okay.
It
Yeah,
only makes
all
sense
right.
they'd save
Yeah,
the best for
snatched
last.
a little
And
bit.
I've got a very special question in
Since
mind.
this is a
Hope you
longer
brushed up on
stream.
your history, folks. True or false? One of Liyue's protectors killed a monster with nothing but her waistline.
True. Yes, that is true.
True.
Okay, got
During the
you.
Archon War, a monster tried to swallow Ganyu,
Yes.
only for her waist to catch in its throat. The poor
The
beast
infamous
ended up choking to death.
storyline.
That embarrasses Ganyu to this day.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
Part
think
of her,
Ganyu is perfect just
character
the way
lore.
she is, and it saved her life. You know, when you think about it, we're really lucky that
Um,
monster didn't succeed. Because
mhm.
Ganyu is a pretty great friend.
Yeah.
And we're lucky to have her on the team.
Uh,
And that's the last
yeah, that's
round
part
for
of
this
her
year.
character
If you
lore
made it
stuff
this
when you
far,
look at
it's
her
time for the
in
roundup.
game. When you look
If
at
you
like,
got 3 questions or
oh,
less,
the
don't sweat it.
character
This was
story
just a
that
game
you
after
unlock
all.
as you level them up.
Besides, this just means there's plenty for you to discover. If you got
Yeah,
4 to 7
plenty of
questions,
world
and
quests
you're
I need
pretty
to
well
do.
traveled. Just remember, there's
And-
lots
and
to
some
see when you
character
go off the beaten
quests.
path.
like
If you
what,
got
3 or
more,
4 I
then
need to
you're a
do
real
right
lore
now.
expert. I'm sure you've got plenty of theories about where the story's headed. Maybe some headcanons too. But don't rest
Oh,
on your
boy.
laurels just yet. We've got plenty of surprises waiting
Yeah,
just
some
beyond the
AUs.
horizon. Thank you so much for playing, and I hope you had fun.
Yeah.
Whether you are an OG or you're brand new to the game, I just want to say thank you for being here. We couldn't do this without you. It is so much fun to
course.
experience this game through your eyes, and I cannot wait to see where we go next.
Yeah, I'm very excited about basically every area in the future. Oh, is this? Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, the internet's down. Nah, it's Flappy Bird. I thought just immediately went to internet because, you know, dinosaur, saurian, dragons and all that. Hey, Jaw, how you doing, buddy? Okay. I wonder if this was all live. I mean, I'm sure there's pre-recorded stuff they're putting in here. I wonder if they're using this sort of as a loading screen. Oh, only 20 lives. Oh boy. Chad Dewey. Just for a little bit. Now I'm wondering if this was a game that Chad was playing during the premiere. Like, jump, 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 jump. At 19. Oh, this was... How long? A few minutes of this. Yeah, we're gonna... I'm sorry, chat. We're gonna skip over this for the moment. Oh boy. That is... certainly... Yeah, I think it's because they might have been doing some of this stuff live. So they use this as like a loading screen. And they're like, okay, at most we'll need this much time. There we go. Uh-huh. Stage clear. Okay. Are we getting here? Trailer? Ah, trailer time.
We've arrived at the final phase. The winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a long-time contender and first-time finalist.
Okay.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Sorry. Already. I'm like...
First-time finalist.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Noxious
Something in the
chess
depths of
piece.
this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
The pilgrimage is not merely a trial to determine the strongest among us, but also a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth.
The purpose of
Kinich.
the pilgrimage is not only to select
China.
strong warriors, but also to collect contending fire from the
Mulani,
battles.
right?
Natlan is only safe from the invasion of the abyss,
Abyss.
while the sacred flame burns
Okay.
eternal.
So a sort of struggle between them. Making sure they stay safe. Oh, that's so cool. I love the effects as well. And the glowing on all of them when you use their like skills and stuff.
Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage. I'm still not sure why our YUP chose me of all people.
Oh, she's so quiet now.
It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro
Oh, my
Archon
God.
and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our current
So that's the big issue here.
overwhelming victory. The result was obvious from the beginning.
Lots of stuff to go through. We'll have to go back through this trailer.
And become a true warrior. But through our long
Yeah, very much
history
the
of fighting
Pokemon land.
we realized things
By
aren't
the
quite
Abyss.
so simple. The Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
Going there. The Night Kingdom?
Only those who triumph over the abyss earn the right to be revived. Defeat not only means death, but also the destruction
Your
of your
ancient
ancient
name.
preventing it from ever being inherited again.
You heard something from here, didn't you?
Kinich, what is the meaning of this? Only one way to awaken you all from your willful blindness. More sacrifices must be made.
You'll die if you try to make your way forward. Why don't you just give up?
You want to know why I won't give up? I should have died 1 years ago. Take me as your next sacrifice.
Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back.
Everyone all grouped up.
Why can't I find him? Why?
Every great display of power.
Like an Abyssosaur in there.
We'll never make it!
sounds all abyssal. Yeah.
Tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
What use is the Gnosis in your hands?
Capitano. Yeah.
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan.
Cryo boy.
People like us. Let our blade do the talking!
I mean, that looks like greatsword. Classic Himiko greatsword moment. Oh, that looks sick. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back over that for sure. Flowers are splendid on the sun-scorched sojourn. That looks good. I'm excited, chat. Oh, that looks great. Special missions. But yeah, we need to go back over that. But yeah, that's interesting that the major struggle is the Abyss. It's been a while since that's been a focus, right? There's obviously been like, oh, effects of the Abyss, or of, forbidden knowledge, which is Abyss adjacent. But the Abyss hasn't been a serious threat since Mondstadt, honestly, with influencing Durin, or not Durin, I'm forgetting his name. Animo Dragon, Benty's friend, playing Primo Gems. Yeah. Okay. I know, I'm sorry, Dvalin. There we go. Both start with D. But, yeah, I feel since Mondstadt with Dvalin, we haven't had the Abyss being a big bad as much. We've obviously had short sections going against the Abyss with like Dainsleif and stuff, and they've been in the background plotting, but not threatening a nation like they are here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm very interested to see where this goes.
世界观和角色相关的一些信息和情报。欢迎我们的小朋友老罗浩和鸡哥来到我们的前瞻特别节目啊！那么我们今天
slightly different. Okay.
前瞻节目跟以往有点不一样啊，可能要给大家一些小
small challenges.
挑战，
我们的挑战吗？
对的，
那个发原石吗
？Will we receive Primo Gems?
大家别紧张啊！之前我们不是做过一轮那个
surveys？
没错，大家其实对我们那个纳塔
very
非常
interested.
感兴趣的。那么今天啊，我们也是专门把这些
Okay,
问
cool.
题挑出来啊，请你们两位现场来给大家。
They've done this before in some other streams. I can't remember.
不要紧张，不要紧张，对吧？
Yes, they did it for Star Rail a while
要
ago.
不先试试看。
I think before 2.0. Something very
那
similar
我们开始第一轮挑战啊。
with the questions
我
from
们第一个问
the
题啊，好
community.
像是比较特殊的。
Okay.
特殊的。
First question.
问题还有特殊问题吗
Special questions.
在 4.0 版本的前瞻直播当中呢，
Special
上次有
program.
提到过，每年都会推出
New
一个新的
gameplay
玩
being
法。
introduced
那
each
这次就
year.
是新的大世界移动体系。
New open world
那
movement
选择它
system.
作为原神纳塔版本
New
先让它
gameplay
原
for
因是什么
Natlan.
呢？在制作的过程当中有解决什么技术上的难题吗？
同学，这个人
Also using a solo effect.
战斗设计师
Or
这部分刚好也是我的专业领域嘛。
even
我就说一个
Brony.
比较大的概念啊，就是
The
原神
origin
它
of
其实是一
Silver
个
Wolf. Open world
开
game.
放世界
Yep.
游戏。当然这个大家
Hey
都
Rio,
知道。
you're okay.
对
You
吧
can go
但
get
在
food.
我们的理解里面，其实开放设计游戏
Two
它
main aspects.
更关注的两条，一个是关于
Player
玩家
interaction
交互
behavior
行为
and feedback.
本身，以及交互行为带来的反馈。对，那其实大家也都知道，就是在原神的过往的版
Previous
本里，其实
versions
我们一直有一个叫元
Concept
素的概念
developments. Yeah.
那元素这个概念本身呢，也
Elements
是
itself form of interactive
交
feedback.
互反馈的一种体现。就比如说我去拿
Use
火元素
pyro on
打一
mist.
下冰
Yeah.
雾花，这冰雾花可能就变成一个可以
Can
采
be
集的
collected.
状态，对吧
Mhm.？
那交互的反馈，在这么多的版本里面已经获得了非常充分的体现。对，
Mhm.
那这次我们想换一个思
Yeah.
路，我们想在
Doing
交
it a
互的
different way.
形式上去
Variety.
做一些花样。尤其是其实玩家其实更关注
What our
我们的
characters
角
can
色
do.
能
Yeah.
做哪些事情。对，因为原本我们会发现在
Noticed.
比如说
1.6 new
1.6
gameplay.
版本，我们有一
Wave
个
Rider.
新增的
Yeah. people liked it, so it went into
然后
Inazuma.
在3.6版本，我们做了一个叫花灵的这样的一
Use
个
the party. I still need to do the
有
world
一位
quest.
叫丝
Yeah,
路沙的
so
探
Rush,
者，
yeah.
对吧？那它其实也会有一些独特的移动方式。那到了5.0，我们其实想做
Right, you can fly around with her and stuff, yeah.
把这些东西
We're bringing these features in 5.0, characters' behavioral patterns.
行为
Cool.
模式里。对，那其实大家在4.8和
Strings
4.7
4.0,
这两个版本简单的彩蛋里面也看到了一些端倪，就是包括我们展出的这3位角色，他们都会有各自不同的移动方式。
我理解了，就是说我们。
Moving those characters, unprecedented changes.
对，其实你看，就是之前我也看到过有旅行者在社区里面有说到，那这次我们是不是可以有一些飞檐走壁的这样的一些行为模式嘛？那大家也都在视频当中也有看到，我们确实是在做这样的尝试。
Trying to implement this.
哎，我看到还有玩家问到啊，说那个前瞻彩蛋里面那个马纳地铁的那个滑板，它到底是个道具啊
？Item or skill?
其实我觉得就是硬要说的话，它其实是算技能，但是我觉得呢，就像刚才我说的一样，其实这些新角色的行为模式是融入到它的方方面面的，对它作为一个技能来说可能有点狭隘。然后第二条其实是如果把它作为道具的话呢，感觉有点
它
应该是伙伴才对，
对，应该是伙伴。
这个我感觉我已经感受到了啊。那么我们问完这个第一个问题，我感觉这个还可以啊，这个还可以，游刃有余啊。那我们再看看是不是要提供一点更难的问题啊
？Sorry, not too much
又是一个彩蛋
commentary right here.
让我们来看第2段 VCR。
はい、皆さんこんにちは、マグロヘッドです。今回は
Just trying to stay focused on everything going on.
質問をしてみたいと
Some
思います。
questions related.
ナタ処方 PV で数種類のドラゴンが公開
Kinds of
されましたが、
saurians. Yep.
あの力を
To
借りて空を飛ぶことはできるのでしょうか
saurians. Power to
PV
fly.
の最後にね、飛んでいくドラゴンいましたけ
Flying
ど、
saurian.
あんな感じで飛行してみたい
Soar in
で
the
す。
sky like
そ
that
れと
too.
ナタのキャラクターって独自の探索シ
Unique
ステムとかは持ってい
exploration
るんでしょうか
mechanics.
よければたっぷり教えてください。
也是一位我们的老朋友，
这一位其实我也看过，好像是叫
金枪鱼头
对，金枪鱼头，对。
他的凯亚系列攻略我很喜欢。
Kaya series guides.
对，包括七人召唤，他也特别喜欢凯亚。
Genius Vacation TCG, which I always say I need to play more of, and it's always true.
探索机制是
Next is saurians. Okay.
他提到说，在我们 PV 的末尾是有一个飞行的龙。
Yeah.
这个其实稍微有点
Bit of a
剧透，
spoiler.
因为
透，今天是
Juicy
其
reveal.
实就是包括这条飞行的龙在内啊，纳塔所有
From the flying one, different types of
玩家看到的
saurians.
这种不同形态的龙，
There's just the
都
Natlan
会有一套
unique exploration
独特的探索
mechanic.
机制。那这个探索机制呢，和
Mechanics
刚才这
along
个
with
问题里面
Natlan
我们提及的，包
characters.
括纳塔的角色，他们之间也会有一些息
Interconnected
息相关
design.
的设计点。
Yeah, so
大
they'll
家可能会
mirror
有
each
疑
other.
问说，之前在视频里看到说我们好
Control
像
these
可以
saurians,
操
for
作
example.
这些龙
Exploration, yeah.
进行探索。那到底是我们
Somehow
通过
tame
某
the
种方式驯化
saurians.
了这条龙还是说我们
Placing
把
ourselves
自己
inside them.
放到这个龙
Yeah, like
的体内
becoming a
怎么样，对吧？
saurian, bonding with
其实
one.
我想说的是，我们其实提供了一种类似
Indwelling
附
mechanic.
身的这样的一个机制。
附身。
对，可以让旅行者
Use this mechanic now.
区域内
Oh,
去
cool.
通过附身的这样一
So
个
if you
机
just
制去
come across,
获得这些
yeah.
龙的操作权。
Oh, that's pretty
不同的
neat.
龙当然它也会精通
Different
不同
stories
的
master different
探索
exploration
的
skills.
一些本领。
对，
Huh.
我感觉这个的意思说到我们到纳塔之后啊
And that bar is probably how long you can do that with each one. And then you'll have to like switch to a different one, that sort of stuff. That's cool though. Okay. Be able to fly.
我只能说，大家可以敬请期待纳塔
Content will
后续
provide.
的版本里
So
面我们给大家提供的内容。
maybe, probably.
我感觉前面2个问题都是鸡哥，我一定要抽一个给小罗浩啊，对吧？不能让小罗浩闲着啊。我们在做问卷调查的时候啊，有超过30%的玩家提到我们整个纳塔的这个世界观，其实大家都想了解纳塔的这个设计这个灵感从哪里来啊。包括说我们在纳塔里面非常重要有龙嘛，包括觉得纳塔也是一个这种人龙共生的这么一个国家啊，所以想请小罗浩跟我们讲讲在这个纳塔啊
Symbiotic relationship between humans and
这个
saurians.
共生关系啊。
我们知道，就是纳塔的部族当中啊，
Cool. You see more of the areas regarded as family
家
members.
族成员。
对。
说一个可能不是很恰当的比喻，像我们养猫猫狗狗
like cats and
就
dogs.
是龙其实就是纳塔人的伙伴，
Companions.
但他们在一起生活，养龙的，有机会，但我也很想，他们在一起生活，在一起工作战斗，
Live, work, and fight together.
彼此照顾
Trust and care for each
虽然
other.
纳塔的人和龙
Yeah.
伙伴之间可能没有办
Communicate
法直接用
directly
语言
through
相通，
language.
但是长久的相处呢，也能够让他们
Understand each
能够
other's
弄懂
thoughts
彼
and
此
habits. Okay.
的心
Yeah.
思和一些就是习惯了。
对。
那么我们的旅行者在
Long-term
拜访各个不
companionship.
同部族的时候呢，
Now interact
就可
with
以
their
发现纳
swords
塔
or
人和龙伙伴
companions,
相处的方式
visiting different
可能
tribes.
也会是
Okay.
不一样。就比如说在我们
First tribe,
应该第一个接
children
触
of
的部落回
echoes.
声之子中，稳重可靠的疾风龙伙伴呢，会帮助他们的部族成员挖掘宝石和矿物，或者呢在山洞当中去开辟通路。
Clear paths.
感觉很有用。对，然后呢，他
Yeah, I think that's
他们
a
的法师
Kachina's
和那
tribe,
个
right?
三角呢，就
Claws
很
of
需要
like
这个
horns.
人类伙伴的照顾了。那这个地方我也就简单的先泡一
Brief
泡，因为
intro.
我们
Okay.
5.0会接触到这三
Starting
个部
commands
族
from
的
these
龙伙
3
伴，然后
tribes
在之后的
out of
环
the
节当
6.
中，
Yeah.
我们会有专
More
门的
detailed
同学来给
explanations
大
on
家
the
进
rest.
行
Yeah.
更详细的演绎。
对，
这里我
没错
就先小卖一个关子。
对，就接下来的环节，我们还会有更多相关信息的
More
爆料给
related
大家提
info.
供。
对对对
Got
对
it.
我听完小罗的介绍，
Okay.
觉得这个纳塔人和龙是一种非常和谐共
Very
生，而
harmonious,
且
yeah.
非常有爱的这样一种氛围啊，我觉得非常非常期待啊。那么我们接下来看这个
Third
第三
question.
题。
Got it.
那第三题呢，也是个
Also a
特殊的
special
题
one.
我们来
Okay.
看 VCR。
我们看这次又是哪位大佬？
Toronto.
I'm
Yeah.
Toronto, and I'm here to ask some questions for the Genshin team regarding 5.0. Pyro's the spotlighted element for the new update, specifically for Natlan, and I'm
Yeah.
curious, how does Pyro have a significance in Natlan? Will Natlan be more accessible for newer players in the game? Because I do know that a lot of newer players have difficulties and or struggle to get to the newer pieces of content that get added to
I mean,
the game.
I assume they're going to do
Honestly, it is
something
insane that we
similar
are at Natlan now,
to,
and I want to give you guys all my luck. because
Fontaine.
If I can't win the 50-50, I hope at the very least you can.
Yeah, I assume it's going to be something
And I
similar
hope
to
you find your
Fontaine,
own true meaning
where
on
when
your
you
own journey.
complete Mondstadt, you'll be able to teleport to
感谢他的这
To
个
Natlan.
提问啊。那接着他的提问呢，我就简单说一说，就是火之国。那火在纳塔呢有着
Fire
独一
unique
无二的
practical
实用的意
significance.
义。
Okay.
除了我们普通的那种火之
Besides
外，纳塔
ordinary
还存在
fire.
着广泛存在着一种名为燃素的物质。那
Phlogiston?
燃素呢有着不同的形态，每一种呢都有很独特的妙用。这一
Phlogiston?
点呢，我觉得旅行者
I don't know.
进纳塔探索
Start
就能自己
exploring
亲
that
身体验到了。
Okay.
那在
Cool.
纳塔，其实大家可以把燃素认知为
Event
一
form
种
of pyro element,
纳塔
unique
独有的
to
高
Natlan.
阶的
能源
火元素的呈
Right,
现
it has all
形
these
式。
colors
它
in
有
it.
时候可能是能
Serves as
源，有的时候
energy,
又可能作为一种
strategic
战斗
resource in
当中
battle.
的策略资源。那当然，
Okay.
除了战斗方面的价值和探索
But
方
in
面的价值
combat
以外呢，它本
exploration,
身也有很重要
spiritual
的
meaning.
精神层面的一些意义。
火就是纳塔的精神图腾嘛，
Spiritual
就
totem
像
of
我
Natlan.
们纳塔的最核心的建
Core
筑物
landmark.
的地标圣火竞技场，里
Stadium
面有
of the
昂扬不灭
sacred
的圣火
flame.
火就象征着纳塔人他们
Down
永
of
不屈服
spirit.
的一种精神。然后纳塔历代有很多
Heroes
英雄
and
和英杰，他们用自
legends
己的精神和力量将
passed on
纳
the
塔
fire
的
to
火
future
不断地向未
generations.
来、向新一代去传
Spirit
递。
and
无论
strength.
他们遇见了怎样的艰难和挑战，他们的火都不会熄
Fire
灭。
will
我
never
们已经
go
知道
out.
那个纳塔被称为是这个战争的这个国度啊，那么其中这个
The
战
nation
争
of
的
war.
含义是什么呢？
Yeah.
之所以说纳塔是战争的
That
国度，是
fire
因为纳塔
is
在历史上
very
曾经
cool.
面临过无数场危机。
With how
那么
they've
为了保护
symbolizing
自己
it
的
back
家
there
园，
as
我
well,
们
and
之前
now
需要纳塔的
seems
人
they're
民还有
carrying
纳
on
塔
that
的龙，
symbology.
他们一起并力同心，
United
抵御
against
着
various-
各种侵害。
There's
纳塔的
various
势力
forces.
那么在一
Okay.
场又一场这样的战斗中
Ooh,
涌现出
countless
了无
heroes
数
have
英雄
emerged.
那他们
Sorry, I
在
had to
这
crack
种
my
战
neck
斗
there.
和战争中留下的英勇
Hello,
事迹
hey.
呢，就被
Sorry if right now, I don't reply to chat as much. I'll still look over when I can, obviously, but I'm going to be very focused on the stream. And as you can tell, it is a very long Genshin live stream that we're checking out today, but I'll still look over, see what you guys are saying. But if I miss something, it's just because I'll be focusing so much on reading or trying to take in the visuals because they're showing off a lot right now. So I do apologize for that.
记录下来，在黑曜石上
Obsidian
刻
as
写成为
ancient
古名
names.
古名也是我们纳塔的一个
Right,
比较
and we did hear about
核
this
心
with
的一个人物概
Kachina,
念，
like
然后以此
Kachina.
将英雄们的事迹和
Just came by again to say hello. Yeah, no worries about it. Just if you were going to stay for a while, I wanted you to know that it's not that I will ignore any of your messages intentionally. It's just that I might not see it for like a minute or two. But yeah, right, Kachina. We did hear that she had a name passed down to her. So she's worried about that, living up to the expectations and that sort of thing. So we'll have to see more on that. They talk about it. Guns of ancient names. Fighting like heroes of the past. Strength to stand firm. Okay. Yeah, how's it going for you though? Thanks for coming by, even if it's just check in, say hi, and head on out. Strongest warriors. Not the war that we understand. More of a competition. Both competition and combat. Okay. Cool. Yeah, can you see all the characters? Or do they confront? View the wars they're in. There's so much we'll have to go over here. Nearly 50% mention Pyroarchon. Personality. Story. Experience with the Pyroarchon. Yeah, she's the leader, strongest among all the warriors of Natlan. Natlan's warriors through countless wars, won countless victories. Khan's flames have never dimmed. Even Natlan Saurians follow the Pyroarchon, defeat any enemy. Like a sun that never sets. Pyroarchon. Mavrika or Mavriha? I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. Mavriha. Passion. Okay. And Radiance. Personality, you can understand it. Queen-like confidence. Preview teaser. Full of confidence. Interesting question. Okay. Two of you take a look. Okay. Questions? Alright. Reveal trailer. Yeah. Natlan might be related to resurrection. Deceased character will come back to life. Oh, Signora Capitano, yeah. Where's the helmet? Big from heat stroke. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. Signora is coming back in Natlan. Definitely, guys. Lot of related questions. Resurrection. Bit far here. Because war never comes with sacrifices. Death can never be easily reversed. Natlan only Natlan. Because our heroes are not easily extinguished. Reveal trailer. Something enigmatic. Losers must turn to ash. Sacrifice does not stop heroes from fighting. Chance to continue fighting. War is completely over. Reigniting mechanic. Okay. Cool experience. So we might lose characters and have to earn them back, so to speak. Of captain. Very important role. Okay. Recognition. Concept of war. Into this land. Don't reveal so much. Peculiar question. Or particular. So, or peculiar. Yeah, so from heat stroke. Don't think he's likely to get heat stroke. Well, I mean, it seemed he was cryo there, so that would explain it. New characters. Cool. Watch a short clip. Okay. A little bit of live action. Cool. Fun. Just making sure I'm at 1080 still. Is YouTube trying to troll me with the quality? Nah, I think it's just YouTube's bitrate. streaming bit rates in general. Cool. Fun little intro that we'll be going into. And now Kachina, yeah. First Mulani, Kachina, then Kinch, yeah. Just going around. All Blurred Mall copying it up. That's pretty great. Stuck kite. Come on, Spider-Man, your way up. Kanichi. Cool. Cool. Come on. Hoyo, let me Spider-Man around. Do not force me to be on the ground to use a skill. Don't do that again. That's happened with a few characters where you can't use. Cool, and we'll put in the codes after stream. I think I'll put them in, but you know, grab them if you don't have them. Yes, the thing about Kinich and other characters where it's like, oh, this skill is very cool. It allows all this traversal. Wow, I wish I could use this skill in midair. And then it's like, Kazuha is the only one. Like everyone else, it's like, why can't I use Wanderer's skill in midair? Why can't? What's going on here? So I very much hope we can use that to Spider-Man around in midair. If we can't, it'll be a little dock of points against him. Also, very cool art here. I think that's what they showed earlier as well. Yeah, Capitano. Looking good. Yeah, I cannot wait. This is gonna be so exciting. It's gonna be so much fun.
女性们，欢迎回来。那到
这里呢，
节目组交给我的任务呢，已经圆满完成了。
到这就结束了吗？
接下来啊，我们就把现场交给项目组的同学们了。有2位啊，为大家
introduce the new characters and storyline.
和新剧情。我呢，
Cool.
今天下班了。
Can afford early.
这什么情况？
那我俩来呗。
Just the two of us.
那我换个姿势啊，我换个姿势。
那既然聊到你是咱们最关心的角色，那还是鸡哥，你作为战斗设计师，你先来。
OK。
Always having fun with it.
刚才我们聊到的时候也
mentioned earlier,
在纳塔的6个部族当中，
one of the 6 tribes
身怀绝技的各个部族
trade
的勇
skills
士，那么这
from
3位
these
角色也
tribes,
是来自于
or is from 3 different tribes.
那么在纳塔的魔神任务第1幕荣花与炎日之途中，
The characters
旅
in
行
the
者
next
就可以和
batch
这3位勇士
are from 3 different
在圣
tribes.
火竞技场
Remember
举
to
行
return
的
to Sacred
烽火
Flame
盛宴巡礼，
Stadium
见
of
证
the
这场对
Sacred
纳
Flame.
塔最高荣誉的角逐。
Audition for the highest
如果
honor.
说到勇士这个称呼啊，
Title
在
warrior.
3位勇士当中，可能有一位小姑
Be a
娘
young
她
girl.
可能不太敢
Dare to fully acknowledge
这么
yourself
认可
as
自己。
such.
OK， 我知道你在说哪一位了，那就是在之前的
Yeah.
节目当中跟我们
Doesn't
有
feel
见面过的那一
worthy
位
of
小
her
姑娘
ancient
叫
name.
卡
Yeah.
奇娜，对吧？
卡奇娜是
BT
货真价实的回声之子的古名持有者，而他的古名乌沙伯蒂，意思是坚强。虽然他自己并不明白为什么会被赐予这个伟大的名字，因为有很多古代的英杰和先烈，他们都曾经持有这个名字，但是他认为他既然得到了这个殊荣，他就有义务参与这个在圣火这条举行的烽火盛宴巡礼。虽然他一直屡战屡败，但是他也
Been defeated many times. She has never given up. Fully resilient.
这样一位小姑娘，她每次都能坚持参加，
Despite each time,
应该也是一个很
be a
了不起的
remarkable
人。
person.
她的这个载具，我们把它叫做冲天转转，也是大家看见的那个
Looks like a drill,
像钻头一样的载
has the
具。
ears and
我觉得也
everything.
一定能帮她在比赛中
Some assistance.
提供一定的助力吧。那首先，卡西娜就像大家看到的那样，她其实是一一位元素神之眼的持有者。那么她也会通过自己的技能来召唤出刚才我们一直有聊到的那个
冲天转转，
冲天转转就是这样一个像钻头一样的载具。那么它也有不同的方式跟冲天转转之间进行交互。比如说，它可以直接骑乘到冲天转转，然后通过这种方式来提供快速移动啊、攀爬地面呀，以及可以在这种情况下去冲击地面来攻击敌人。 那它同样也可以把
And that also
空间
uses
标准
energy
当做一个单
from
独
it.
的战斗单位进行召
Or,
唤，那么它也
you know,
独立
essentially
的
the
产生元素伤害，而它的元素
independently
爆发会
DLG.
划定一个施工场
Area
地
similar
一
to
样的
construction
领
site.
域。那在这个领域里面呢，其实充电站
Enhanced
上也会获得
abilities.
一些强
But
化
yeah,
的
it has basically its own
除了
like
这些
stamina
战
bar,
斗的技巧以
where
外
it can
呢，
do
卡
stuff
西
or
拉
you
当
can
然
ride
作为
around
部
in
族
it.
的勇士
Cool.
也有一些当地人的从容。那么它熟悉大塔的当地区域，也就是说
Local regions.
它可以在
Regional specialties.
在
Thank
这个
you.
小地图上
It's always so good when they give you a character that's
特产雷达
more
没
easily
错，
attainable
而
with
且它
that
在
skill for a
去
new
和
region.
大塔的一部分采集物交互的
Balance
时候呢，还会
harvestables.
去恢
Store
复
stamina.
全队的体力。
这也算是四星角色里面
Interesting.
它就
I'm
特别
good if
能
you're
够
climbing
帮助我
around
去
like
进
a
大街探
leeway,
索的一个好帮
getting
手。
through the mountains,
旅
having
行
to
者们
grab
呢，
stuff.
在纳塔的魔神
While
任
you're
务，
climbing
也
up.
就是荣华与炎日之途这样一个魔神任务
If
当
you
中
don't have the heat and just
开
do
始
it
后
from
不
a
久就会
distance.
遇到卡西娜，那随后他就会很自然的
Antagonist
加入
adventure
到主
party.
角的冒险队伍当中了。
Hmm.
那我们说了这么多关于
Tell me what it
卡西娜
feels like we're putting
传闻
together like a
接下来
D&D
我们要
party
介绍的
with all the
这位伙伴
characters we'll be meeting
来自流泉之众部落的马拉
and
尼。
用卡西娜
teaming
他
up
自己
to
的话
go
来
on
说
this quest
在
to
遇到
defeat
马
the
拉尼之
abyss
前
and
啊，他都不知
Natlan.
道这个世界上有这么好的人，还有这么多好玩的事情。那
Be
作
less
为流
sweet
泉
as
之众的成员呢，马拉尼他酷爱各类水
Some
上运动，
varietals.
比如说游泳、跳
Swimming,
水、
diving,
冲浪，
surfing,
还有沙滩
beach
排球
volleyball.。
但比起自己玩的开心，他更享受和大家
Wonderful
一起度
times
过
with
这样的时
everyone.
光。
Mhm.
无论是他作为水上用品
Owner
商
of
店
a
的
water
店主呢
sports shop.
还是他作为一个新生代的向导当
New
中的一个佼
generation
佼者呀
guides. Yeah,
马
we
拉
heard
尼
about
他
the
都非
guide
常热心于
portion.
和他人推荐一段
Recommending fun
充满
surprising
乐趣和惊
journeys
喜
to
的旅
others.
程。那么在不足迹闻流泉之
Tribal
众当中呢
Chronicles.
旅行者就有机会和马拉
You're
尼一
gonna
起
join me,
踏
Milani.
上一场探寻传说中神秘岛屿的一个旅程。那相信已经横跨5国的旅行者一定不会错过这样的冒
Across
险挑
5
战。
因为他也
nations.
是
Mm.
流泉之众的勇士，那么他在战斗当中也会有一些独特的作战方式。
Unique combat
首
methods.
先，大家也可以看到马拉尼是一位
See
水
catalyst,
色的
hydro catalyst.
法器
Okay.
角色。
哦，法器角色。
对，他是一位
Mhm.
法器角色，那会
Oh,
搭
this
配一
character,
个叫
yeah.
沙沙冲浪板的这样的
Look
一
at
个
that. Going
水上
around.
用品来提升自己在地面和水面上的
Mobility
这样
on
一个
both
行动
land
能
and
力。
water.
那马拉尼本身是一个攻击节
Not
奏
very
可能不那
fast-paced
么快
attacker.
的角色，但是因为他很灵活，他可以利用自己
Swinging the
的身
fish
法
around
位
on the last one.
自己接下来发
Moving
动
to
的这
gain
次攻击去
advantage
积攒
for
一些优
next
势。
attack.
所以他在移动当中呢，这个沙沙
Sharky
冲浪板可以标
surfboard.
记并且撕咬
Mark
敌人。
and bite
这个撕咬可
enemies.
能本身并没有产生一些
Yeah.
很强的效果，但是在之后马拉尼
On
主动发起的攻击当中，
subsequent
这
attacks.
些行为会大家提供非常大
Significant
的助力。
benefits.
就积累
Okay.
资源。
对，没错。
Yeah, so you mark them, hit him with the light, then you hit them with
它
that
的元素爆发呢也会
huge
发射一
shark
个巨
missile.
大的沙沙导弹。
Guys, they
或者
added
是一个非常
heat-seeking
绚丽的
missiles to
涂
Genshin.
鸦。就大家也看到纳塔有很多
Graffiti
涂鸦性
styles.
质的一
Yeah.
些表现。
I love
别人能够充分感受到来自
the
流
effect
泉之众的勇士的这样一种水上运动的
surrounding the
精神。
characters
然后刚才说到了
when
马拉
they're
尼的一
using
些
some of their
作
skills
战
and
能力
stuff.
那其实除了在
Yeah,
战斗
like
当
right
中在
there.
敌人之间
With 2
进行
enemies
穿梭
in
以外
battle.
呢，这个沙沙冲浪板的这个状态，
Sharky
它还可以
surfboard
帮助马拉尼在一些特殊的地方
Through
自由地
special
穿梭
areas.
而且
Okay,
它还
cool.
拥有一套和卡奇娜一样的
Similar
探
to
索的
Kachina.
能力，也就是它也可以在
She
小地图当
also
中去
gets the
显
local
示
specialty.
纳塔区域特有
Ah,
的位
that's
置。
great.
哇，那不愧是我们流泉之中最好的
Also,
向导
yes, I
呀
did.
它
I
移
did
动方式
notice
又
the
很特
physics
别，
chat.
然后又很灵活，而且还能
Unique and
帮助我
flexible.
们去探索大世界。
Yeah,
除
it
此之
definitely
外，它
feels
还有一
like
些别
open
的能
world.
力，也就是说，
It's
它
a
没办
her
法
thing.
存在燃速。刚才我们有提到燃
Just
速这个
moving
概念
very
在
quickly
燃
around.
速机制的区域里面和一部分的
Especially on
产物进
water.
行交互
Because it's like, oh yeah, you'll be able to run on water with
队伍的
Farina.
燃速值。
But
那三位勇士中的最后
you
一
definitely
位
won't be
就
as
是
fast
来
with
自我
Farina.
们
That's
玄
her.
牧人部族
And
的
then the
连星
Kinich.
猎龙人，
Yes,
他名
the
叫
Spider-Man of
基尼奇
Genshin.
他看起来虽然有些沉默寡言，但身手
Very
非常的
cool.
干净利落。多年的野外生活的经验
Yes.
赋予他制服各
Yes, this. I like this. I like what you're showing me, Hoyo. Won multiple times in the pilgrimage. Okay. Yeah, I would say out of the three, I'm most interested in Kniech. But again, I'll dock a point if you can't use his skill in midair while gliding or while falling. If you can't use his skill, I'm gonna fight you, Hoyo. Let me Spider-Man around.
算是生物吗？
Creature?
奇怪的龙伙伴。对，那这个伙伴是为他在战斗中会提供不小的助力，那他有没有什么来头呢？
那这位自称伟大圣龙的库布拉乔，我们大家都称他阿乔吧，和基尼其实几乎形影不离的。
Almost always by his side.
阿乔 我感觉他的画风跟其他人不太一样啊。
Aesthetic is quite different.
像这样奇特的阿乔，
Unusual appearance, personality.
性格感觉也很
Pretty
奇
odd
怪。
too.
我感觉他在之前的
Quite
体现出来
arrogant.
的那个感觉是
Yeah.
狂妄自大的。
确实就是阿乔和基尼奇可以
Wildly
说是
different
完全不一
personalities.
样的性格。
Yeah, Naruto and Sasuke
而且大
for
部
their
分时间
VAs,
他都
right? Which is
在和
great.
基尼奇斗嘴。那么这样的龙伙伴确实也会为基尼奇他自己招致的一些非议。但好像来说，就是基尼奇也不是很在意，就是他并不屑于靠语言来
Doesn't
为
bother
自己辩
defending
白，他
himself
总
with
是一个
words.
怎么说呢，意志很
Focuses on
坚
his
定，
goals.
目标很清晰，他就是
Take the dialogue out there. They're like, no, we don't want you to
向委
really
托
say
人
here.
去收取他认为合
Rightful
适的报
rewards
酬。
from clients.
而更多关于
Cool line
基
design
尼
as
奇还有
well.
玄木人的过去以及
Find
他
out
所
more
继承的古名的
secret
秘闻
by
呢
the ancient
旅
name
行
he
者们都可以
inherited.
通过我们的不服记文玄木
Yeah,
人
because we don't know
的
his
然
as
后
well
得到
as
进一步的解答。
那同样也轮到我来介绍一下基
Yes.
尼奇的
Ah,
战斗
that's
技
actually
能。那大家也
cool.
看到了，他是一个擅长极限运
But
动的
please,
这样的一
okay.
个
Ah,
一个
yes.
少年。
Can
所以
you?
在战斗当中，他也
Oh,
会
can you do
用
it in
类似的
midair?
技能
That
通过
looks
元素
like a
战技
chat. That
进
looks
行
sick.
快速的移动。
And this as well.
除此以外，他的元素战技
Oh,
在
that's
连接到
cool.
敌人之后呢，还会发动一些特殊的攻击
Oh.，
并且在合适的时机，
Cool.
他会发射一种很厉害的
Aiming
像
like
手炮
skill.
一样的这样的一个技能，叫做
A little
鬼
bit of
猎贯
mix.
灵炮，反正是个很中二的
Edgy
名字
name.
对，他瞄准
Skill
敌人发
Spiker
出强
Cannon.
力的一击。而他释放元素爆发的时候
I
呢，
mean, hey,
在他
I'm
身边
used to
这个好
being
像
playing with
性格
Navi
很
at this
恶劣
point,
的
so
圣龙
you
阿
know.
乔就会解放自己的力量，释放吐息来
Look at
摧
him.
毁
He's
眼
in
前的
his
敌人。
cool form.
那和其他两个勇士一样。
Yeah, Navi for a while, so used to aiming around like that.
也会具备什么样的能力？
哇，这也太好了吧！就是我们5.0的这3位
All
伙伴都
three
能够帮助我
companions
们
collect regional
去
specialties. Yeah, so okay, Kinich also has the same as the other two.
并且除此
That's
之外，
very
他也
nice.
有作为玄木人部族成员的能力，也就是他和部分
When
的产
interacting
物
with
交互的时候，
harvestables,
还可以去提升
increasing
队伍中
movement
所有角
speed.
色的移动
Cool.
速度。
我已经就预见到，就他能够很快加入玩家的队伍。
But yeah, no, the using the E in midair, that's super cool. The shot on top of his unique, like grappling around the enemy in the circle that we saw there, that's very cool. Yes, this, I love the outlines. That's so cool.
称呼之为夜魂
Night
加
Soul's
持。
blessing.
那纳塔
Yeah,
呢
that's
会
such a
利
neat
用这种
effect.
叫夜魂加持的状态，在战
Fully
斗中
showcase
充
their
分
power.
发挥它的作用。
Cool.
这种能力我就接过话茬，是通过
Yeah,
我们
I
的
think
作为
we're
一种
going
叫
for
做
Kinich.
燃速克路
Probably.
的仪式来激发的。
We'll
这
probably
种
go for
古老的仪
Kinich,
式啊
from what I'm
在
seeing.
纳塔地区
He
神
looks
界
cool
的
enough.
持有者，不仅可以与部族的大灵和地脉进行沟通，
我
还能通过这个仪式强化
Leylands.
自己的实力。
It's their strength.
OK， 这个大灵听起来好像是什么部族
Tribal
的监
overseer.
视者，或者像部族的一个
Right, we did also see the Dendro version in the
那也
last
就是说
teaser.
有了夜魂加持这种全新概念的加入，会导致纳塔会有一些完全不一样的体验。那我们作为
Interesting.
设计者
Very
呢，
cool
其实也
designs.
对这些体验
Oh,
做了
there's
一
so much
些
to go over
便利
in
性的
this
设计。
stream.
那我们从5.0
Oh
开始
man.
重新制作了一部分且是伸
Test
手的活
run
动场地。
version
大
5.0.
家可以看到，就且是伸手的场地会变成一个
Brand
完全是
new
纳塔风格的
area
类
now in
似大
style.
世界这样的
Resembles
一
a
个
bit
那
cool.
旅行者们就可以在这样的一个区域里面
Test
方便地
character
去
abilities in this area. That's
进
a
行
big
更深度的
upgrade.
游玩和体验。
Yeah, that's
我
great.
知道肯定介绍完这
That's very
3个角色
cool.
之后，那大家也会再问一个问题：那旅行者在每个国家，只要他触碰
Of
一
each
下西边
nation
神像，就可以
where's
获得
Pyro Traveler?
这个国家的相关
Just by
元素的
touching statues
这个
at
能力
7.
那么在纳塔，它是不是也能够很顺利的去
Or is
接
the
触到
power of
火元素的
Pyro
能力，并且也和
held
这个
in a
角色一样
different
有夜
place?
魂加持的
And
效
so
果。
us touching the statues
这也是
doesn't
要
give us
提前
Pyro.
和大家说明一下了。
And
那
we
么
can go
这次
somewhere
旅
else
行
to
者
get
来到
Pyro.
纳塔和七人神
So
像
there's 7 in
进行初次
Natlan.
共鸣的时候呢，由于某种不知名的原
Unknown
因，
reason.
旅行者并不能立刻唤醒
Cannot
所以
immediately awaken the
那当
power
然
of
这个
Pyro.
奇怪的现象
Phenomenon
其实
relates to
涉及到
various
了我们现在纳塔面
crises.
临到
Natlan
的
is
一些种种
facing.
危机
Okay.
那等旅行者们在纳
Yeah.
塔的旅程进一步深入的时候，
Go
就
further
能
into
得
the
到详细
journey,
的解答
answers
了。
they're
我
seeking.
相信啊
Cool.
除了刚才介绍得到这些新朋友啊，
New
还有一
friends.
些纳塔的角色，因
Some
为
other
之前我们有
characters.
过
Yeah.
以繁聊著名的这样的一个视频。
对，
比如说啊，我们还有更 更早期
Appeared
的
much
一个卫
earlier.
星角色，就是
Capitano.
对对对，就是足迹 PV 已经
Or
被延
Ian
展
San, yes.
包括像我有印象的还有恰斯卡，
Chaska,
对吧
yeah.
还有火神这样的角色，那么
Pyrogon,
他们在
yeah.
剧情当中是否都会
But yeah, as far as first Natlan character, yeah, Ian sounds accurate.
那么我们先
All the
说
way from
恰斯卡
Travail,
他是一位来自
beginning or before the game was even released.
在各个
Free
部族
spirited,
中非常闻名的
mediator.
朝廷人
She has a fun
这么一个
design.
身份
We haven't got an elf in a while. I don't think we got an elf character since Layla.
刚才提到的来自于沃鲁兹邦的
Mm.
我们的健身教练，
Also elf-like.
盛宴巡礼冠军导
Fitness
师
instructor.
伊安山，
Hmm.
他也会在
Champion
我们的
mentor.
剧情当中为旅行者提供帮助。
Okay.
那其
She
实刚
will
才在
also
问答环
assist.
节中啊，大家其实也反复提及的就是火神，对吧？还有鱼人众的第一
First
批
of the
队
Fatui
长，实力最
Harbingers.
强健的这一位。那么他们都
Strongest
会
among
在
the
火
Fatui.
神任务中登场吗？
对，也请期待就我们的队长和火神这两位 强者对强者之间，他们会擦
Oron
出
as
这
well
样
they're
的
talking
火花
about there.
而在其他
Incredibly
俨然
powerful
缺中出现的角
figures.
色，就比如说来自
Jironin,
我们回声之子
yeah.
的希诺宁，
Gyaru.
来自耶米主的希特拉利，还有欧洛伦等等，他也会在后续的版本中陆续与各位旅
Traveler
行
in
者们见
future
面。
versions. Got
那么
it.
在介绍完角色之后呢，就接下来拜托我们鸡哥介绍一
Details
下
of the event
角
wishes.
色活动起源的
Narsh. Yeah, let's see our 4 stars.
的环节啊。
And
那
reruns.
好，那就这次还是由我来给大家介绍一下5.0版本的起源活
In
动
what
安排。
order?
那
Right.
么在5.0版本的第一阶段，也就是上半段，
Okay.
我们的马拉尼
Mugalani
和
and
风游王爷
Azula
都将会迎来概率 up。
with
然后
Kachina.
卡奇娜呢，它也会出现在第一阶段的
In
两个
phase
活动起源
1.
当中，并且
Yeah.
提升获取概率。
Got it.
而在卡池的下半期呢，将
Phase
会迎来基尼
2.
奇和
Kimichan
雷电
Raiden
将军的
Shogun.
概率 up。
Guess I'm saving for phase 2.
此外呢，全新5星双
New
手剑、
5-star
山王
Claymore.
长牙和5星法
Think
器
of the Mountain
冲
King.
浪时光也将
5-star
出现在武器
Catalyst.
活动起源中。同时，纳塔
Surf's
洞
up.
穴新增了5把可锻造武
God,
器，
all
旅行
forgeable
者们可以
weapons,
前往纳
yeah.
塔的铁匠
I
铺
need to do those
寻找阿龙进
alone
行兑换。
那
at
在接下
Natlan
来
Smithy.
的前瞻的一系列的活动当中，我们会推出一个名为
Web
出发
event.
火
Up
之
we
国
go
的
in
15
Legion
网
of
页活
Pyro.
动。那参与这个网页活动呢，
This web
旅行者
event
不但能够直观的了解到即将上
could
线的
with new
5.0版本的
content
新内容，还能在版本更新后直接
Directly
通过这个
obtain
S5的玩法
forgeable.
获取3次
Oh,
大海地区的
gameplay
王
after the
道武器
version update.
那所有关于这
3
个
it
活动
said.
的具体内容呢，
Cool.
也请关注官方后续
Okay.
的公告。
Yeah, we'll have to check that out then.
那除了刚才说的全新的武器以外呢
New
，5.0版
weapons.
本更新以后啊，我们还会
Ah,
增加
new
2套
artifact
全新的
sets.
圣遗物
Please up
它
the
们叫做
artifacts.
进
The
行勇者
artifact
会
limit,
和黑曜
please.
物品
500 more.
那这两个名字一听就很
Sitting
像和纳
Codex
塔
and Scroll,
本
the
身的
hero
纳
of
塔
Cinder
对
City.
那旅行者们也可以在纳塔挑战
Charging
全新的
new
诸神
domain.
秘境来获取这两套圣遗物。那我一口气
And
讲了这
one
么多，
go.
应该没有漏掉什么吧？我觉得。
那就是我们的新角
Our
色、
new
我们的
characters.
新武器还有圣遗物的部分
The
也
little
就
saurians on the shirts. I didn't mention it earlier, but I was like, oh, hello, guys.
那么我也圆满
Done
完
for
成
the
了今
day.
天的任务。好，那我也要追随大伟哥。
所以说大伟哥今天台上就只剩我一个
Only
人了
one
吗？
left.
你可以自己想办法呀。
啊，我自己想办法吧。好，那我就先不说了，我待会儿去邀请一下我的小伙伴们，然后来
Some
现场来
friends
充充
liven
面
up
子。
the stage.
行，那请大家拭目以待。
Stay tuned.
This must be your first time in Natlan.
Oh.
Chief says Natlan's a little different from other nations. Because we live in separate tribes rather than having one main city.
Cool.
But every time the pilgrimage rolls around, all 6 tribes gather at the stadium to compete and find the strongest warriors. See those
It's
people with the
getting to
tobacco
see
signs?
some of the
They're from my
modular
tribe.
designs. That's cool.
I come from the Children of Echoes. We're known for our mining skills.
Yeah.
Pellosaurs are our friends.
We know some
and
lore.
coworkers too. They help us find the prettiest ores and gems.
Oh.
And that means my tribe has all the best jewelers. When we find a really special gemstone, we use it to decorate our weapons or jewelry. Oh, also, if you have time, you should come watch one of our dance-offs.
Favorite
They're
cutout.
super fun.
Storytelling.
Anyway, the other contestants
Dance-offs.
are from the people of the springs.
Music switch up.
That's right.
Yeah, music
We live alongside
changed for the
Pellosaurs.
different tribes, it looks like.
Our tribe is
Cool.
a really awesome vacation spot.
Yeah, they're definitely Hawaii vibes.
Sorry. Got lost in the music for a sec. The people of my tribe love getting
And each
together to
one's
go fishing,
talking about
listen
their
to
tribe.
music,
Cool.
and relax.
Each character is talking about their tribe. Yeah.
Favorite thing is bathing in the hot springs. The Koholosaurs like it too. That's why we're such good pals. But make sure you give him some space when it gets busy. And if a grumpy Koholosaur bites you, do not bite them back. A lot of places in Natlan are covered in lava. If you plan to go exploring, I recommend picking a guide from my tribe. For deliveries, look no further than the scions of the canopy.
And then Kinich,
We've got
yeah.
a lot of messengers. Everything from letters to packages.
Again, music switch up.
Being quick on our feet is one of our strengths. There's also our hunters, who take on a wide range of commissions. Extreme sports are popular in my tribe. Don't worry, the Yunkasaurs will protect them. This region is inhospitable. Young people from my tribe come here because they like a challenge.
Okay.
Next up, there's...
Wait. Look.
They're like, nope. Nope, we can't. Can't show anything else for now. No more tribes. Still just teasing us. Some symbols there. Right, and then this was the stream art, which is also great. Yeah, fun. Again, grab the codes. I will be grabbing them right after stream. So, I'm gonna skip ahead, listen to the music a little bit, but... yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they do with the music as well. Wait, what? Wait.
好，各位旅行者，欢迎回来。那在这个环节呢，我就不是鸡哥了。
Sorry,
这个环节我是猎龙鸡哥。那我的小伙伴现在也已经到场了。他们到底是人还是龙啊？哎，说你们呢，别睡了，别睡了，别睡了，节目都开始了。
睡得真香啊！
机会难得，你们给大家介绍一下你们自己。
大家好，我是疾风龙啊，不对，我是原神的战斗设计师老杨。平时的主要工作呢，主要是做龙。然后今天呢，很高兴能到现场给大家亲自做一次龙。
哎，大家好，我是原神的关卡设计师小八。很荣幸呢，这次能够和大家介绍一下纳塔的场景和关卡设计理念。
欢迎两位。好，那今天啊，我们请到小八还有老杨来到现场呢，其实是我们接着刚才的话题继续聊。我们已经知道了呀，这纳塔是一个人和龙共生的国度。那刚才其实我们在之前的介绍里也有谈到说，纳塔的地貌环境其实也跟其他的国家非常的不一样。
Take over Saurians for a limited amount of time and traverse with them.
对于我们开发者来讲呢，纳塔也是一个非常具有特色的国度。潮酷和多彩是它的两个关键词。比方说，旅行者可以在巨大的山体上面看到多彩的涂鸦，或者是说在各个部落里面看到很多潮酷的元素。
哎，那这次我注意到一件事啊，就是老杨你怀里抱的这是个什么
？Yeah, the plush.
这应该是我们纳塔会随时陪着我们在任务中的一个小伙伴。就是在纳塔，我们已经知道它是一个人和龙结合的国度，所以我们整个的设计理念是围绕着人和龙怎么做的结合。
没错。那上一趴我有说到啊，就是旅行者可以通过一种附身的方式来附到纳塔的龙类身上，从而进行一些复杂的探索的行为。
我就替老杨来介绍一下这位非常可爱的小伙伴吧。
他也有什么来头吗
？Special story.
在纳塔探险的时候呢，就会遇到这一只特别的小疾风龙，暂时称它为小家伙吧。
little one for now, yeah.
它会陪伴我们。
I was gonna say I'm gonna have to get used to all these names.
参与到重要的世界任务当中哦。
除了这个小疾风龙这些小家伙以外，那我知道就是刚才你也有谈到纳塔非常多的部落的特色。那其实今天也很难得，我们有3个小龙人在场，
3 little people source.
这次我们就以
There's on a tour.
带着玩家去逛一圈。
Let's go.
可以啊，来，我们先去我们疾风龙的部落去看一下我的老家。
走，跟着他，
走吧。
这里啊，就是我们回声之子的部落。
Yeah, the gems.
大家可以看到啊，我们这个地方有很多的宝石，也有很多的矿石。同时呢，我们整个建筑的风格也看起来就跟元元素很有关系。
它已经是他们了，已经
太入了。是的，我们回声之子啊，一直觉得最强的战士，比如说像我这样的才能够获得最好的宝石。所以呢，我们去深耕了一下，挖掘相关的一些技术。
Yeah, so a way of showing your status as a great warrior, right? Unique landscapes, drilling and excavation, sulfur's veins, mysterious caves, cool. That looks neat. Many areas are worth digging into.
你刚才也说，对吧？
Tracks and gemstones and mining.
那你们的战斗伙伴就是疾风龙，想必也非常擅长这个领域的。
This field too. Sorry, my fucking arm is being weird. Cute and clumsy moving. rapidly underground. Yeah. Yeah, on the right there. Oh, stamina meter. Cover gyms underground. Parkour experts. Yeah. Another scenic spot.
是的，这是我的老家。接下来不如到我的老家去看一下吧。
没问题，那你来带路。哇，
这里呢就是我的老家奇游龙部族。有卷之众，就咱部落的人呢是大多是热爱音乐。 然后以及喜欢泡泡温泉、休闲放松，然后包括他们的伙伴企鹅龙呢，日常也是一副懒散，甚至有那么一点迟钝的样子。虽然我们部族的人呢，经常看起来是这么一副安逸的样子，但当遇到真正的战斗、比赛的时候，也都是一把好手。值得一提的是呢，咱部族的人也是纳塔少数的能够在液态元素区域上活动的人。
液态元素是不是就是那种？
A lot of lava, yep. We saw that in the first teaser. Tell us more.
液态元素区域呢是我们看起来是比较像橙红色，很热，甚至有一点危险的这种地区。
dangerous. And you're gonna need to collect region stuff from there. Extra careful.
其实也不用。
Not really.
元素区域呢，它通常是在比较隐秘的地下，或者说存在在一些比较有
some challenging zones.
需要喜欢挑战的
adventurous travelers to explore.
我们两个都说差不多了，鸡哥觉得缺点什么？
那接下来就去看看我的老家，也就是孽龙的部族。
Yunkasaurus.
我来带路。
诶，这是什么呀？
这可是孽龙部落的宝藏，也就是地图。
As the map.
既然大家看到了孽龙部族这边有一个这么大的孽龙头像，那不如我们就从龙本身开始说起吧。
Sorry,
看一下跟我们疾风龙还有小巴他们骑游龙究竟有什么不同？
没问题。那孽龙呢，它最强大的能力当然就是自己觅食的能力了。 大家就看见啊，在孽龙的夹带当中，其实储存了一种很特殊的叫做火流果胶的物质。那每当孽龙要去觅食的时候呢，就会释放夹带当中的火流果胶，用它粘住果实，然后送入口中。那在那当然也会有一些富含燃素的果实。那孽龙呢，也可以通过火灵果胶去吸收这些带有燃素的果实，并且在适当的时候去释放它们，造成爆炸的效果。
Able to use them for combat or for
它不仅能够作为觅食的手段，在其他的时段里面，它还可以作为孽龙在沙漠之间来回穿梭的这样的一个媒介。
Yeah.
既然孽龙这么厉害，他们部族的人
Mother tribe.
那么这不得不说，孽龙部族叫玄牧人，
上扬州的 canopy.
他们都非常热衷于极限运动，也会和他们的龙伙伴一样，在群山当中来回穿梭。所以呢，孽龙部族也就是玄牧人部族的成员，他们多半呀也都成为了冒险家、运动员，或者说skydiving 这样的一些职业。
在孽龙部族旁边呢，其实有这么一个遍布高耸悬崖的遗迹——庙宇。和孽龙一起呢，旅行者说不定可以找到神秘的宝藏哦。
鸡哥呀，我还是非常在意刚才说的吃果子这个事儿。我听过一个关于你们孽龙的八卦，不知道你听过没有？
我感觉不是什么好八卦。
我听说有一只孽龙平时不是很自律，然后呢，因为吃了太多的果子，导致身材发福，在洞穴下面再也回不来。鸡哥，你可一定得保重啊！
啊，原来是这么一回事。那我觉得呀，这里面可有太多的新闻你不知道了。
You don't know about.
我们不如我们坐回去。
OK。
就这件事情，我跟你们再好好说道说道。好。
The details about this.
我觉得我必须要为他说句公道话。
Speak up for him. Oh boy, look at that big boy. Large angulativeness. He did get trapped in a place he can't escape. Oldest one is kind. Lost time. Yeah, so probably new character mats. He has a fun little design. Look at that big boy. Yeah. Some weaknesses. I'll make them explode inside. Yeah. Interesting. Justify yourself. Yeah, that looks like a fun, cute boss fight.
那我还不得不说一句啊，这个孽龙的 BOSS 长上去还是挺可爱的。难道我们纳塔就全都是可爱画风的龙吗？就像我们三个一样啊
？All the Saurians can't be this cute. My Saurian can't be this cute. Flying Saurian, yeah. Okay, teasing the promotional. Actually, an enemy. Cool. So we might still have a flying one we can get eventually, but for now they're like, okay, boss mats. Character leveling.
然后他不得已而为之，最后离开了自己的族群，生活在这片区域。
Transforming around. I mean, that, I'm sure he's like invincible in that state or something, but giant flying sword. Other fantastic beasts. Bowling pin, birds, capybaras, beetles, collect the beetles, flying squirrels.
除了刚才老杨讲到的这些奇特生物以外呢，在纳塔还有很多风格迥异的场景，比如说神秘的大蛮族的夜城市，还有巨大的间歇喷发的火山，未来呢也会给旅行者们开放。
Open in the future.
敬请期待。
Ah, that's sick.
我们在每个国家推出的时候，都会有一套叫声望系统的
Reputation system.
内容。
Yep.
那这一次在5.0的版本，我们对这个声望系统做了一次全新的尝试。那这一次呢，旅行者可以在各个部落的一个叫药石图腾柱的地方去接取对应部族的讨伐悬赏。
Tribe bounties. Okay.
那这听上去不还是声望系统吗？
基哥，你别骗我。
Yeah, it's the same
说
system.
到这里，感觉它跟声望系统没有什么区别。
No different.
但是呢，我还是
But
说漏了一点。在之前的环节当中，我有提到一个叫部族祭文的概念。那么在药石图腾柱这里，旅行者们还可以开启每个部族的部族祭文了。祭文呢，除了包含部族的传说和周边的风土人情以外，还有大家最关心的纳塔的角色传说任务。也就是说，包含上述所有的内容在内，每一个部族都将陆续开放3个章节供玩家游玩。
所以，我们纳塔的传说任务其实是换了一种新的形式出现的。
That's cool. I like that as
以
well.
外呢，在5.0版本还有更多以单人剧情形式出现的篇幅比较短的世界任务。
Episodic format. I do think that's good.
以小家伙为主角的
Making it so you can do little bites at a time, rather than trying to swallow it whole. Some boss battles, yeah. And the quests. Introduce the events.
那就由我来为大家介绍一下我们的活动吧。这次我们也为旅行者们准备了很多丰富多彩的活动，比如纳塔探索的导览，还有前往提瓦特特斯打卡的旅行回顾。完成其中一个活动呢，还能获得一个4星反馈。值得一提的是，旅行者们已经游玩过的一些挑战呢，在纳塔也会以一个完全不同的形式呈现。
这里我要替他说一句，我们也为旅行者准备了一些特殊的游玩的短片。哦，具体有多不一样，我们一起看一下。
Different they are. Let's take a look.
我们就看一看。
好，这一次呢，我们纳塔呢带来了很多全新的玩法。今天也邀请了几个朋友到现场来实际体验一下。我就先带着大家跑一段现实挑战。这个地方有一个
new time challenge.
疾风龙部落的，然后我们可以魂附到这个龙灵上
Spirit.
就可以开始
Okay.
我们的
Yeah.
挑战了。 进去以后呢
Transform.
你就钻到地下了。
Burrow under.
这个过程里
Maneuver around. Yeah, jump up.
我们这个小龙的特点啊，去尽可能多的吃到金币。
Yep. Collect coins. Classic. Ah, and then yep. Transforming to a different one. Jumping around.
这就是个错误示范。
Wrong demonstration.
这个地方呢，又要切回我们。
Yep. Switch back.
墙上这个红色的石头
The
是
redstone.
哦。
Yeah, on the right side. Yep. Cool. Boom.
还行还行。
That's neat. Yeah.
也就是101到100。
101. Yeah, no, it's fun that they're mixing it up again. Giving different challenges, different stuff you can do. Oh boy. All the way down. Didn't die though, just took a little bit of fall damage.
比赛怎么样？
来了，实战环节。
咱两组队，互相比
Teams of 2.
挑战用时和挑战得分。
漏了。
我怎么感觉我上来就漏了？
感觉我们有戏了。
咱们上去分析，
是不是漏了一个？
那你要相信我。
This one have to trust me.
你漏不了。
Yeah.
哎。
Oh. Oh.
我怎么感觉我下面又漏了
？Something below again.
来，准备到你了啊
Your turn.
给。
About time.
没手换来的。
Stuck as soon as he started.
不愧是我教的呀。
You're my disciple.
哎，咱先把它跑，哎，对，回到正轨，可以。
Hey, beat it.
哦，第一次嘛，可以。
Yeah.
最高评分
First try.
是 B。
Highest rate must be B.
Yeah.
压力逐渐减小。
Less stressing this.
攻击。准备要接手了。交吗？
啊，怎么不换好给我？
加油！哎，高阶操作了。
Yeah, they got it.
拿了个最低评分。
Got the lowest rating, just average.
对不对？原神5.0版本也即将上线，马上就给旅行者们端上来了。到时候我们大家一起去纳塔去体验这些新鲜的玩法吧。
期待。
旅行者们欢迎
Yeah, those are fun little bit.
哇，我终于从逆夜龙的形态解
Again,
脱了。
obviously, that's giving them some time to
就是大家的老朋友
switch over,
原神
set
的国内市场负
stuff
责人
up.
Michael。
Domestic
这
marketing.
次说来也巧啊，我们的5.0版本刚好撞上周年庆啊。
是哎，那说起周年庆，
Coincides
那就必须
with
带上我们的
anniversary.
传统技能。
没
Yeah.
错。那么在这次5.0版本期间呢，通过周年庆的签到活
Anniversary
动，我们
login.
会为各位旅
Yeah,
行者送
temple.
出10枚
Nice.
纠缠资源。
The
另外，我们也会
usual
通过邮件向大家
for
发放包括
anniversary.
1600
Yeah.
原石
Oh,
在
do
内
we
的
get a
诸多
little
奖励，
companion?
其中还
Oh,
包含
look at
一
that
个
little
全新的
guy.
跟宠和一个
New
有趣
pet
的炸弹
gadget.
玩具
Yeah.
小道具哦。
What explosive toy? Good boom
对，
box.
我们也会在这个版本去重置大家的首
Reset. Yeah,
先双倍
top
福
up.
利。
Yep.
那福利的环节就到这里。
And
那
for
接
the
下来让我来介
benefits.
绍一下，
啊，那福利的环节为什么就到这里了？
我们每年的福利
Yeah.
不是
Yep. Give out every year.
哎，
More?
难道大伟哥没有跟你讲过
大
吗？
伟
啊，他跟我讲什么了？
那么这个你见过
Seen
吗？
this?
这什么？
啊
这么厚吗？
Is that
真不知道。
really don't
别
know?
慌，别慌，别慌！那我们就带入 Michael 的视角，我们和旅行者们一起来一条一条分
Benefits
享
and
一下我们这个版
optimizations.
本做出的福利
Okay,
以及相关
cool.
优化。在5.0版本期间，
Complete
旅行者们
our
只要完
conquest.
成魔神任务荣花与炎日之厨，也就是我们5.0的主线，
Additional
就可以在活动
pre-gems
界面
500.
直接领取额外的500原石。
刚刚
Nice
说到
little-
的是完成主线就有
Yeah.
更多的原石吗？
Nice little
没错啊。
bonus.
那还有提到一点是
Specific to version
5.0 版
5.0.
本期间才有，那是只有5.0才有吗？
哎，那可不是。
Not at all.
在接下来的5.0、
Okay, 5.0,
5.1和
5.1 and
5.3版本，也就是我们的
5.3.
主线重要篇章
Key
发布的这
acts
些版本，
release.
都可以拿到这样的现实
Receive
奖励，也
limited
就是有
time
更多
rewards.
的额外的
500 each. So a total of just under a temple. And then each one as well gives you one. Standard or I'm trying to remember if it's standard or limited. They give you one pole each as well.
出现他们的故事的时候，只要玩家在当前
Experience
的版
these
本进行了
quests
这些
in
任务
the
的体验，
version.
就可以
Receive
获得额外
additional
的奖励。
rewards.
那
Okay.
具体有哪些奖
That's
励？
good
这些奖励
to
包含
encourage
额外的
people
原
to
石
play it during the
以及
version,
还有对应
considering I have
角
so
色
much to
突破
catch up
等级
on
2
still.
和突破等级3所
Characters
需要
level
的
up
所
to
有培
Ascension
养材料
Phase 2
哦。
and
我们就
3.
拿5.0版本的马拉
Okay.
尼来举例子。
Test run event.
首先我们会有显示身手的活动。
Yeah, I mean, this is all
突破等级1，
good.
对不对？
Right, it's going to encourage me like, okay, I should do
也就是说
these
接下来他还会陆续
missions
获得突
so
破等级
that
2和突破等级3的所有材料。
Cool.
也就是说，玩
But
家
yeah,
几
it's
乎
like
不用
a
付出任
1260
何的
quickly.
额外
Yeah,
的
that's nice.
努力，他就能直接将马拉尼快速升到60级。
Yeah, it's like, okay, let's do the character story quest in the event, in the patch it's released, and not 4 patches later. New unlockable players overcome many obstacles.
就是能
Because
脱
yeah,
离
I
很
had
多
quite a few
原
to
先
do.
遇到的阻碍。
但是对于新加入的这些旅行者，他们好像不
Yeah, a lot of
能
quality
立
of
刻
life
赶
stuff.
到纳塔。对于他们有什么样的安排？
Teleport similar
你
to
的意思是
Fontaine.
说，假如我是一个初来乍到的旅行者，我没有办法第一时间体会到这些任务，那我就拿不到对应的原始奖励了。这一点我们当然也有考虑到了。所以在后面呢，我们也开发了一个新的功能，是主线快速开启。
They have done this in other games as well as in Genshin a little bit here and there, I think. Complete leeway. Got it. So a little bit further on, I think, was Fontaine completing Mondstadt?
还有一个朋友会问我嘛，什么时候入坑原神最好？那我觉得就是现在了。
Now is
我
perfect
还要给大
time.
家补充一条信息哦，就是快速开启的这个功能
Gradually
在
rolled
后续版本
out
也
in
会陆续
upcoming
开启。
versions.
那让我再追问一下吧。
Mhm.
之前忙碌
Cool.
在外的一些旅行者，
Oh, people catch
或
up.
许会返回到提瓦特大陆
Busy my
看
return.
看。那对于我们这些回归的
Special
老
for
朋友，
returning
是不
old
是也应该有
friends.
些表示
Oh boy.
你知道在原神原先
Turning
的版本里
players
面有
called
一个针
Stellar
对回归
Reunion.
玩家的活动
Yeah.
叫星之归还。对。
Yep.
那么在5.0版本呢，我们
Some
对星之归
adjustments.
还的奖励也做了一定的调整。除了原本的原始奖励以
Cool.
外呀，还有一些
Besides
长
original.
期没有回归到提瓦特的旅
You
行
can
者
do
们，
this on my
这些
EU
旅行者
account.
呢还会额外 在星之冠
Okay, an extra 10.
领取至多10枚纠缠之源。
10抽啊！
对，具体的参与规则呢，旅行者可以参考后续的官方公告和游戏
I
内
mean,
的
that
指
is
引。
nice. Yeah.
那新玩家跟
They're
老
both
朋
new
友
and
都
old.
照顾到了，
没错
那像我这种一直坚守在
Steadfastly
提完了旅程一线的旅行者，我们也提了很多的优化意见跟
Optimization suggestions and
有没
ideas.
有针对我们的一些内容呢？
那当然了，我们一直在强调，
Always
就是原神的
emphasized.
开发组啊，一直在
TNC
持续地
modders
关
and
注和
listens.
倾听玩家的反馈。那么接下
I
来
believe they
我还有
do.
更多的调整
Right.
和优化，就是针
It's just
对
that
玩家
they
的
can't
反馈
always
而做
act
出
on
的。
that
在
feedback.
5.0版本更新以后呢，只要旅行者们
Or they
点
need
击
to
背包
think
当中
carefully
对
about
应
how
区域
they
特
act
产
on
的野
it.
外采集选项。
First of all,
我不知
regional
道大家有没有注
specialties.
意过啊，就是区域特产一直有一个
View only
只可
non-clickable
观看不
recommendation.
可点击的野外
Location
采集地点推荐。
recommendations.
对，那么现在呢，只要你点击了这个
Once
选
you
项，
click
它
it,
就会
yeah.
在大地
Oh,
图上
that's so
自动
funny.
追踪这些区域
Okay.
特产的采集地点
Cool.
了。不仅如此，
They're like,
你还
it's
可
been in
以
the
通过
game
这
so
个自
long,
动
but it
追
hasn't
踪功
worked.
能来监控这
Monitor
些
the
区域里
quantity.
面剩余特产的可采集数量。
That's
那
definitely
也
nice.
太舒服
Yeah.
了吧？那怪物
Compared to
的
having
掉
to
落
look up
的这
the
个难
interactive
度呢
map
也做一下优
on
化。
a browser.
以前我去收集这个海乱鬼和
Kairagi
漂浮林的时候，真的
inspectors.
太痛苦了。
Yes.
那么在这一次啊，
I
我
still
们也
have
针
not
对这样的
farmed
一个
those as much as I should
反馈
because
做
they're
了一些
so
调整
annoying.
在5.0版本更新以后
After
呢，
5.0,
我们特定的一些怪物的材料掉率也
drop
会
rates
获
will
得
be
提升。
increased.
其中
Ah,
啊，就包
thank
括
you.
Michael 你刚才提到的
That's
海
so
浪鬼
good.
和漂浮林。
The
那
Kairagi
怎么样提升？
were awful
大家可以看到我们视频上面的一些掉落素材
compared
的
to
对
drop
比啊。
rates. Yeah.
好明
Oh
显。
man.
当然，如果只是提升他们的掉
I
率，
mean,
可能还
again,
不
that
能
might
满
not
足玩
seem
家
like
刷地
much,
的一个
but
需
you'd
求。
wipe out
所
a
以在
group of
5.0版本，我
Kairagi
们还
and not
推
get
出
a
了另外一个
single
功能。
purple.
我们
And sometimes
推出
not
了
even a
开
single
放世
like
界
green
等
or
级的
blue. You
世
just
界
get
等级
all the
9
most basic ones and you're just sitting there going,
9
oh, what?
那大家会想啊，世界等级
World
9会不会
level
非常
9.
困难？但是对于这些实力强大的旅行者，他可以很轻松的挑
Easily
战世界等
tackle
级
the
9的这些内容的
content.
同时呢，还会获得更丰厚的
More
掉落
abundant
奖励。
drops.
我必须
5.
要强调一下，这些掉落奖励呢，也包
Include
含
that
首
boss
领敌
enemies.
人在内。
Great.
等等，让我捋一捋。
Give me
那
this.
就是
Get
说，
this straight.
刚刚世界等级提升后的这个增加材料的掉落，以及包括
And overall
整体的
increase.
这个
Yeah.
怪物掉落的这个内容的增加，两个效果
I won't have to
是
farm
可以
for a
叠加的吗？
month. I won't have to farm Kairagis for a month to level up one character. I can just farm them for like 2 weeks instead. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it took so long to farm those fucking handguards in Inazuma. It was ridiculous. Specters weren't too bad. They always dropped a decent amount. They were just more annoying to seek out and fight than the Kairagi. But that's still nice. I'm definitely going to farm those 2 up.
多年下来啊，对于原神的圣遗物
Artifacts,
主要
yes.
是吐槽2个点啊，就是第一个点叫圣遗物转口粮
Artifacts into fodder.
第二个点叫一个
Difficult
极
to
品
get
圣遗
an
物的杯
artifact.
子。
Right,
先说
substats, yeah.
圣遗物分解的事情啊，旅行者们在分解圣遗物之前，不是只能分解出
Salvage.
摩拉吗？那么这
Only
次
get
啊，
more.
我们分解圣遗物之后，可以将它
now,
转化为圣遗物的
with
经验素
XP.
材了。
That
也
is
就是说，大
nice.
家不用再
That
担
is
心
pretty
说
great.
不舍得分解这些圣遗物而占大家的背包空间了。
哎，我以前就是因为有一些生命词条跟传命词条不知道应不应该
Whether get
把
rid
它
of
拿
them.
掉，所以我一直都存
Kept
着。
them in inventory
我
was
的背
always
包是一
full.
直满的状
And
态。
my
对，然后
inventory
存着
still
的
always
时候呢，你
full.
又不太
Reluctant
愿
to
意把
convert
它
them.
直接换成摩
对，
拉。
万一后面有
For a
角色
character
要
later.
到那，对吧？我也不知道。
Never
没
know.
错，好，那刚才 Michael 其实提了一个很重要的
Very
问
important
题啊，就
issue.
是他如果到
Right
了
artifacts
关
at
键的时
crucial
候，
moment in the
却又
future
没有
can't
办
get
法
them for
为
new
后续的角
characters.
色获取对应的圣遗
Or
物，
it just takes,
就会感觉
you
自
know,
己
a
很矛
while,
盾，对不对？
like month,
那么
like a
除
month.
了圣遗物转化为
Converting artifacts
培养
into
材料以
enhancement
外呢
materials,
我们还
another
推出
major
了第
feature.
2个很重磅的功能，叫做祝圣之霜。
Sanctifying
祝
elixir.
圣之霜，这个名字听起来有点厉害。
这个名字听起来很厉害，它的功能其实更厉害。旅行者们可以通过使用祝圣之霜
Change your
来兑
artifacts
换
specific
指定词条
affixes.
的圣遗物。
Cool.
指定
Good.
词
So
条
you can
吗？
define, yeah, main and 2 of the substats. That's pretty great. I mean, it allows you to go like, hey, I want this piece, double crit, yeah, or a crit damage with guaranteed crit rate, and like EM or something. That's great. That's so nice. Gnostic Cool. Yeah, that's amazing. Again, save them for the ones you really need, but that's great. Anniversary mail. Included some for use. Cool.
关于诸圣之霜的详细获取规则和消耗规则呢，后续可以参照游戏内的相关指引。我知道之前一直也有旅行者吐槽啊，觉得我们即行奖励的很多物品我已经用不上，包括可能我已经溢出的锻造用模块，包括可能
I mean, I always appreciate it, but
他们的天赋等级已经都用满了，
already
还
maxed
在
out.
持续给我提供这个国家的天赋，是不是感觉很尴尬？
是的。
哎，那么从5.0版本开始呢，我们的即行奖励也会
Also be
进行
adjusted.
调整。
Will be that you can
首先是
select
即行开始的
which
时候
one.
旅行者们就可以
Where
从
it
这4种养成资源中
begins. Yeah, 3 or
任选其
4
中3种
types.
作为本次即行可获取的奖励。也就是说，你可以通过自己的需求来查漏补缺了。
Gaps based on your
如果旅
needs.
行者们解锁了珍珠即行或者珍珠之歌，并且在达到对应等级之后，
Yeah.
原本指定国家的角色天赋培养素材会变成能够让旅行
Change
者
to
自由
any
选
nation
择
download.
任意国家
Oh,
的
yeah.
角色
I
天
mean,
赋
that's
培养
good.
素材。
Good for FTP. Good for low spenders.
你现在说的真
Talking
的是
about
原神吗？
Genshin.
包括你还记不记得我们的旅行者
Increase
为
the
了
stamina
提升
limit.
我们队伍的体力上限，他必须得把
Level up statues of 7
蒙
mods
德
and
和璃月的
leeway.
齐天神像
Yep,
供奉至
I
满级
remember that grind.
你觉得这个问题该不该解决？
对啊，不然
Otherwise, you
玩
move
家直接到了
on
那
without,
或者说
yeah.
体验其他的国度，他就体力值就没有办法涨。
Yeah.
没错，所以既然我们做了主线快
Implement
速
quick
开启，
start,
那么一定要把相关的
optimize
所
all
有
the
的细节
details.
都优化
Yeah.
到底。从5.0版本更新开始，旅行者们就可以通过供奉任
Increase
意
stamina
区域的七天神像来
7
增加自己的
on
体力值
any
上限。
region.
与此同时呢，
Very
从纳
good.
塔开始，
That's
纳塔
great.
的七天神像、纳塔的
Statue
地
of
理
the
刊，
Seven,
还有
Shrines
类
of
似像
Depths.
枫丹路景泉这样的纳塔独有的供
Exclusive
奉系
system,
统，也
yep.
将会提供更多的
Provide
原始奖
more
励。
Primogem rewards.
我帮大家算了一下
Didn't，have
上
for
述这
you.
些原始奖励加起来的
More
总
than
和有超过
intertwine
10枚
times
六战支援的价值哦。
居
So
然
to-
又
yeah.
多了10抽，
没错。
哇，我感觉我现在也有些
Explore
动
the
力要
world.
去探索大世界了。
We done?
结束了吧？
There's
你
more?
希不希望？
Yeah.
你希不希望这个服务
If it's the
眼
end.
神有点不对，你意思是还有吗？
哎，你看我手卡已经用完了呀。
Out of cue cards.
那当然是。
Of course.
我还留有后手。
给我留了后手。
Michael， 你要知道啊，或者我们的旅行者大家要知道，一般节目的高潮
Climax
都
of
要留
the
到
show is
后
usually
面。
saved for later.
所以到迄今为止，我都还没有
What is
收到
heavyweight
重量级的信
info?
息。
Okay.
哎，大伟哥来之前完全没有跟我说过
Yeah,
有这些
low
东西
troll.
啊。
那么这次我也不做顺
Won't
序安排，
arrange the
由
order.
Michael
Okay.
自己去
It's gonna
抽一
draw
张
and read them off.
那我先抽这个吧。
先抽这个对不对？你确定？
确定。
OK， 好。刚才啊，我们有一位朋友说到
One
过
of our friends mentioned.
希望他能够把玩家歪小
Transfer
保底的
bad luck with the
不好的
50 to
运气
himself.
都转到他身上，对吧？我们也很佩服这位旅
There's
行者的勇气。但是
Uh-huh.
接下来我要
Next
公布的
benefit.
这一项福利，可以些微的分担一
Alleviate
下这位
traveler's
旅行者
burden
的负担。
slightly.
Michael，你想不想替各位旅行
Try
者
it
先
out.
体验一下？
那我就替各位旅行者先验
Test
验
it
货啊
out. Okay.
那么麻烦我们的工作人员。
Staff involved.
好，谢谢。
谢谢。
Okay.
好 ，Michael 试试看。
哎，这个特效
Special
跟
effect
之前
look
的不
different.
一样了呀。不会是我欧皇附体了吧？
Minus
这
touch
其实
today.
是我们在
New
5.0版
event
本的
mechanic.
角色活动起源当
Character
中
event
新加入的
wishes.
一个事件，叫做捕获明光。
Capturing radiance.
破明光，这个
哎
是什么东西？
我给你们解释一下，也就是当玩家呀常说的小保底到来的时候，
Counter
有概率会遇到
capturing
捕获
radiance
明光事件。
event.
当这次事件出现的时候
And
呢，
appears
抽取的结果必定
Definitely
为
be the
当期的阿普
promotional
金角
5-star
色。
character.
但是哦，我比较好奇啊，
Event
这个
fact
事
the
件会
probability of
挤占以
previous
前的
guarantees.
大小保底的概率吗？
哎，知道你就会这么问，我相信旅行者们
You'd
也
ask
非
that,
常关心这样一
concerned
个问
about
题。
this.
那么捕获明光，它
Only
关键就
increases
关
the
键
chance
在
of
它
pulling
只
the
是单
character,
纯提高
current
了小保底
promotional
抽
character
中
when
当
it's
下
a
部的机会，并不会
50-50.
影响这个游戏其他所
Will
有的
affect
概率
other
规则。也
probabilities.
就是说，你简单理解为
Here's the
我
chance
们
of
抽
pulling
中
the
当
current
下部
promotional
的
character, that's
概
all.
率提高了，就这么简单。
这个
Okay.
消息还是蛮爆炸的。
更详细的信息
More
会在后续的
detail.
官方公告
Yeah,
和游戏内
I'm
的概率公式详情给大
Very
家一一说明。
curious
那
about
接下来
that.
还有吗？
Michael， 你觉得这个消息都不算爆炸性消息是吗？
Because it's
我
like,
觉
ah,
得
that,
已经挺爆炸了。
it's like, what does that mean? It
不过
increases
既
the
然你都这么
chances
问了
of winning
我只能说，
the
确实
50-50?
它是这3个消息中最不爆炸的一个。
But it's not a guaranteed.
武器神柱复兴祈愿。好，
Epitome.
记得先定轨哦。
Set your path. Yeah.
不对吧？这个定轨的数字好像有点问题。
8.0/1.
这怎么变成了1呀？
你并没有看错。
Seeing is believing.
从 5.0 版本更新开始，我们的
Version
神助复兴
5.0.
起源也
Yep.
就是武器
Weapon
时
event wish.
它的定轨上限会从
Maximum
2
amount
调整到
reduced
1。
from 2 to 1.
哎，什么不会吧？
That is a nice quality of life.
我觉得事情不会那么简单。
Now it's just like the characters.
你看 Michael 的这个
You lose the 50/50.
让我非常的有既
You
视
get
感啊。
guaranteed the
但
next
是我
time.
还是得
That is
坦诚
nice.
的跟大家讲，这一次
Everything
武
about
器的
Pimai's
起源
path.
定轨，我们真的只是把它从2
Just the number from 2 to 1.
仅此而已。
That's
我们没有
okay.
变动其他
Haven't
所有
changed
的
anything
原有
else.
的规则。我还有最后
So it's still 50/50, not 75/25. But yeah, if you do lose, that's just 1 more rather than 2 more. So that is nice overall.
我只是
There's
玩家的嘴替，我
mouthpiece.
开个玩笑。
哎，我可没有在开玩笑，对吧？那这次我们确实是真诚的，想给大
One more
家
amazing
再
benefit.
送上一次非常劲爆的福利。
难道说？
没错。那么在今天呢，我在这里去公布
Final
这一次
benefit.
5.0
Okay, I was just checking the time for that so I could
福利投放的消息，
go back and
也就是
note
从
to
今
look
年
at
开
that.
始。
This year
每年
onwards,
原神的周年庆版
every
本期间，
anniversary
我们
version
都会向已经解锁了
unlock
起源
wish
系统
system
的所有旅
chance to
行
get
者
any
提供一
5-star
次
character
免费获取
from standard
真
for
实世
free.
间祈愿包含的任意一名
That is
五
nice.
星角色的机会。
所以
For a limited
不
time.
仅是一个自选
Not
的
just the
常驻
chosen
五星
5-star.
还是每年一个
The
自
free
选常驻
selectable
五星
5-star
吗？
every year.
没有听错，
One
是
every
从
year.
确定吗？你在这里说了之后
Good.
不能
They're
反悔
finally
啊
doing it, chat.
很多人看到我们直
Yep.
播。
我说的很清楚，是从今年
Yeah,
开
that's
始，
great.
每年原神的周年
It's
庆活
great
动
if you're a new
都会
player
给大家这样
to
一
get
个
a character
自选
you
常驻
want.
五星的机
It's
会
great。if you're an old player and have not gone one of the standard characters. For me, it's the constellation, so I'll have to choose one of the ones I want. More and more characters will join. Richer. Okay. So for this one, it's only standard, what we're used to. But next might be like year 1 characters. Yeah, I mean, that's good.
这个我真的有点懵啊，就是
That is overall really positive and healthy for the player base in general.
居然是这样的
Because they will actually be excited every anniversary because, you know, it'll be like, hey, did a new character get added to this? Okay, cool, I can get this character now that I haven't gotten before.
跟大家去说几句，我们虽然是
Rewards from
原
the
神
team.
这个游戏的开发
The
者
devs
但同时
also
我
players.
也
Yes.
是原神的玩家，这一点一直从 1.0 开
Conveying
始，
this message
我都
since
在不断的
1.0.
跟大家传达这样一个信息。那么玩家提出的
Players we
一切的问
truly
题，我们
empathize.
作为玩家当然也
Issues
都
players
是感同
raise.
身受的。
Yeah.
是的，
因为原神接
Road
下来要
ahead is
走的路
long
也
and
很困难
arduous.
也很长，但是我希望它
Hope
能
it
够
can
一直延
continue.
伸下去，我们能够一直走下去，也
Keep
离不
going
开
without
大
everyone's
家一直
continued
以来的
attention
持
and
续关注
support.
和
Yep,
支持。
absolutely.
那么
Both the
接下来
free to plays, the
到了
whales, and the
虽然我觉
dolphins.
得我们所准备的内容
Prepared
刚刚的惊喜
might not be
但
as
是
surprising.
我们准备的周年庆相关
Anniversaries
内
that
容
were
呢，
more
比
than
往年
previous
还是
years.
只多不少。我们想带给大家的其实
Quite
很简
simple.
单，
Bring some
旅行者们
happiness
能
and
够
we'll be
收获
very
一些简单的
satisfied.
快乐，我
Yeah.
们就非常满足了。
我们平时也非常重视
Value
每位
every
旅行者的
traveler's
声音
feedback a lot.
我觉得项目组的大家其实都
Team
是
genuinely
发自内心的去
acknowledges
认可，还是要以
Creating high quality core content is
作为它
most
最重要的
important.
基石。
That
我
is
们要
true.
持续不断的去
Make
做
good
出好内
content.
容本身，这才是
People
我
will play
们一
your
直能
game.
够走下去的
Yeah.
立身之本。那如果说我们做的内
Content
容
doesn't.
没有
If
让
our
玩家
content doesn't
没有
bring
让
joy,
旅行者感受到乐趣
players，
那一定是我们哪里
made a
出现了
mistake.
问题。我们会非常非常乐意去
More
收
than
集大
willing to
家的
gather
看法，
everyone's
进行
feedback,
调整。
make
这个
adjustments.
突然之间感慨
Getting
起来了。
那我
sentimental.
们接下来啊，还是再看一些有
Interesting
意思的
short
短片
clips.
来转换一下气氛吧。
Okay. Another drink. Oh. Animation. Ikinich. Fun. Yeah. Oh yeah, all I ask, just let me Spider-Man around with him, and I am going to grid him for sure. Busting on thrill. Oh, that was a cool shot there. There they all go. Oh, yeah. Blaze to Natlan. Very cool. Great. Oh, I love they do stuff like that. They commission people to make everything. Oh, and some great art with all the Archons. Look at them all. Aw. Anniversary. Yeah. Okay. I still can't believe we have 40 minutes left. Like, I knew it went 2 hours because that's when I was like, oh, I should start streaming this. Because otherwise, it's gonna be real late when I finish. Ooh, did they just bring up Imaginary Theater there? Which I actually like quite a bit. I think it has room for improvement, obviously, but as long as they keep updating it, I'll enjoy it. Remote mode. Yep.
那么在这几个版本期间呢，我们也收到了大量的玩家反馈。我们非常关注玩家对这些内容的建议，并且有很多玩家的建议其实给了我们大量的灵感。所以我们从4.8开始就一直在对这个玩法进行调整。那在接下来即将更新的5.0版本当中，我们全量重新设计了玩法当中的奇妙注意事件。那 在新的版本当中呢，这些事件将根据当期的3元素所对应的反应体系进行有效、清晰的策略引导。简单来讲，就是你拿到这个注意的时候，就已经知道它应该给什么样的队伍使用了。
老实说，之前这些buff 我都
quite understand the buffs before。
这也是很真实的一个玩家反应。是的。那这些注意事件呢，也将提供非常强大的特殊元素反应机制，也就是他们是贴合原有的反应体系去制作的。即使玩家对自己手头能够出战的角色机制不够了解，他也能够简单的通过元素搭配来展开有效的进攻策略。 这本来也是我们去设置每一期元素主题的初衷。那当然了，可能会有玩家会问了，那如果你们设置了这么强大的体系增益之后，会不会导致这些玩法越发的没有挑战性？所以在5.0版本呢，我们对于追求更高难度的挑战，也会开启新的卓越模式。卓越模式当中所对应的奖励内容也会增加。所以也希望玩家能够持续的对我们后续推出的玩法不断提出建议。 我们会及时的收集，
more rewards. I'm down.
完善这些游戏的体验
And improving the gameplay, of course. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying out Imaginary Theater again. I've enjoyed the past 2 versions, the past 2 seasons we've had. And then new TCG stuff. Natlan got back. Cool. But yeah, it's good that they're Touch of Fate, Logitech. Oh, interesting. But yeah, I'm glad they're putting focus on Imaginary Theater. Going, hey, we're listening, we're updating it, we're doing new stuff. We're changing some stuff, that's good. As long as they keep doing that, I think will be a good mode in the long run. I think it's fun now, but I think it definitely has room to grow. Music related. Oh, another concert? Share about Natlan music. Cool. Style Natlan's quite different from Fontaine. Peanut sunflower seeds. Okay. Got a low performance. Cool, they also did something similar for Fontaine, so I'll shut up. Sorry about that. Hit my fucking mic with my finger. I was just trying to turn on my own volume. There we go. I'll try not to do that again, Jet. Sorry. Giving me chills. They're going to do another one, so I'm just going to clap right here. Ah, that's so good. Oh. Now we're getting some combat. Look at him enjoying it. I gotta have to clap again. I know. Okay. I was like, are we getting a third one? Oh, that's so good though. I love that. Oh man, it's so good. I almost cried doing that, and I don't even, you know, it's like, I don't know why. It's such good music. I got chills. They made me feel something, right? And I'm sure those are tracks from in-game, and that those will show up at these moments, and it's like hearing those moments. I'll say like 90% of my brain was just taken up enjoying and just seeing everything, just enjoying the experience so much. But there was this small 10% going, see, Ubisoft, this is how you do it. look at what Hoyoverse is doing. They are respecting the culture. They're being authentic. This is how they do it. This is how you do it, Ubisoft. You don't do whatever the fuck you're doing right now. Yeah, but that's a whole thing. But Hoyo's great. Like, you can have whatever thoughts about all this other stuff, right? But I think there's so much genuine care and love that they put into everything they do, into their products, into the art that is that product, that you can just tell is so far above industry standard now. Thank you, Hoyo. Thank you for creating such a wonderful experience that we can all enjoy for free. It's amazing. Love you guys.
不是那么满意啊，而且压力也是相当的大。
Pretty stressed.
不过我觉得，如果旅行者们能喜欢我们这次纳塔的内容的话，我觉得效果就已经到位了。
那今天介绍完这个今天的内容啊，我这里还有最后一个问题啊，也是之前问卷中有玩家提到的，就是项目组内部对于原神未来有什么样的规划？有没有什么可以提前透露的一些内容啊？
Are they going to talk about the anime?
我先说规划的问题吧。在此之前，我想提个题外话，就是在到期版本上线的那一年，我记得有一个海外媒体的朋友有问我一个问题，说这一年的开发感受，如果用一个词来概括的话，你觉得什么样的词最合适？那当时我其实用了一个词叫进化。 这个词不光是指我们整个团队为了去做更多原先从未体验过的内容所做出的个人努力所做出的团队的进化。另一方面，其实也是直到今天大家看到的像纳塔这样的内容，也是我们这个进化之路上的其中一小步。那每年我们都会努力的做出一些让大家眼前一亮的、有新概念的内容呈现给大家。 那刚才大家也有问，在故事上我们有没有什么长线规划？我会在未来的旅途上遇到更多的伙伴和敌人。
That's what's different about Hoyo is they're not afraid to take risks. They don't just keep recycling the same thing over and over and giving you the same experience you've had for 20 years. They're giving you something new.
还有一些呢，可能他们对旅行者是陌生的，对于提瓦特的众人也是陌生的。但是这些人和世界的命运之间也是息息相关的。 那旅行者前往寻找自己确定的这个旅途，实际上也会和这个世界之间的联系因为上述的原因越来越紧密。
那么鸡哥也给我们介绍了很多原神未来的规划，
Genshin's future plans,
对未来啊充满了期待。我们今天的那个前瞻特别节目到这里呢也就接近尾声了。
Well, hey, I get why it's been so long. 4 years now. And it's been an amazing journey. Autumn of 2020. I know, I didn't even hear about Genshin until it released, and then I was seeing people playing, and I was going, this looks sick, I want to try it out, and then I was hooked. And I pulled Kuching, my first pull on standard, and I was hooked on the game, and I went, this is insane. It's insane that it's free, it's insane that I'm playing it. Experience anxiety and confusion. Heard many voices. Some praising, some disparaging it completely. Yeah. Inevitable team and I feel a bit lost. Genshin Impact's journey, enthusiasm, expectations, and feedback. Driving force. Source of Genshin Impact's continuous improvement. First half of this year, meet travelers face to face around the world. Many cities never been to before. Cool. Travelers from all over the globe shared their Teyvat journey with us. Still playing Genshin Impact daily. Pop in to check out the new version updates. Some haven't been to Teyvat in a long time. Chatting with them, understand the true meaning of travel. Think of that line. We will be reunited. We will be reunited. Constant Genshin, friendship with travelers. Everything else can change. Thanks to all of you travelers. Bring even more exciting high-quality content in the future. Welcome new version 5.0, August 28th. It's crazy. It's crazy, it's so close. I honestly can't believe it's so close. Oh, I'm gonna have to do so many Genshin streams. But it's gonna be fun. So many streams in general. See you in Natlan. So no Genshin anime. I can't say that I'm like, ow. I can't say I'm disappointed, right? Like, obviously I would have loved news about the Genshin anime, but at the same time, they're very relaxed. When I was there. Discuss it with me. All an act. The one being teased. I'm sorry. Why sorry? Fun wall is gone. Super fun. A bug list, your bug list. To go fix them. Done. Fix the bugs. Hivat talks. Anniversary messages from the cast. Oh yeah, they did this before as well.
I'm Zach Aguilar.
But yeah, if we don't get any anime news today, I'm not disappointed at all. That was such an amazing stream that I feel like I'm okay about not hearing news for now.
Without me. Hey everyone! Genshin Impact invited us to be part of the 4th anniversary celebration this year.
I obviously can't wait for news about the anime, but at the same time, I'm like, that was so good that I forgot about it for a second.
I've had the pleasure of delivering some epic grunt sounds as Ether, voicing emotional dialogue in the Archon quests, and working on the special programs.
That's probably been the busiest he's been in special programs.
On the game, but also playing
it, yeah.
What do you think, Koi?
Yeah, he streams it.
Oh my
it's a great time.
4 years. Wow.
And Koi's great.
You know, I turned 4 years old once. It was awesome. Back then, I never thought I'd get to voice such a cool and intelligent character in an exciting game like Genshin
with
Impact.
teased future content with Dern and everything. That's crazy.
Fun, sometimes truly unbelievable experiences over the past 4 years. So let's bring in a few special guests to, as Albedo might say, turn the unknown into the known. Let's do it. Let's go.
Happy 4th anniversary, everyone! I'm Kimberly Ann Campbell, the voice of Nahida, and I know what you're thinking. A lot of people are like, wow, you sound so different from Nahida. One time during a rare live stream for me, someone in the chat told me to prove that I was actually the voice of Nahida. So both online and in person at conventions, I get a handful of people who seem to be very surprised that that voice comes out of my body. What can I say? It's just what I sound like. I usually whip out a "everyone hold hands" to prove I'm not lying.
It's all about being a voice actor.
That's super relatable. Like, I usually just aim Windblade at people to prove that it's me, or make a "huh" sound, or even just in your private moments. Yeah, I've heard you scream. Exactly. I turn to my right side and I scream "Windblade." It helps scare away the demons. That's weird.
Exactly.
You're a weird guy. Anyways, here's more guests.
Oh, they're great. They're great, like, little comedy duo.
I'm so lucky that I get to see a lot of Genshin Impact fans and cosplayers, especially the Raiden Shogun cosplayers, at conventions all over the world. And it's so cute when fans come up to my table and realize that I don't usually sound like her. So someone will come up and say, "Oh, are you the voice of Raiden Shogun?" "Oh yeah, that's me. Can you do a line?" And I'll be like, "Inazuma shines eternal." And watching their eyes light up always makes me smile. Genshin Impact fans are so passionate, and I love you guys.
I personally have a lot to celebrate.
Hey, Keith.
When Genshin Impact dropped, almost immediately, my life began to change in a measurable way. I began to meet more and more people, online, at conventions, and honestly, in my daily life, who are so passionate about this game. And I've learned that I love to sneak up on Genshin Impact cosplayers, and then when I'm right behind them, say something like, This is an age of gods and monsters. I wish not for dominion, yet I cannot watch the common folk suffer.
The teaser, the demo lines,
The reactions are genuinely priceless. And I frequently hear from people online that that was one of the highlights of their con. I meet people that are so excited about this game that they literally tear up. I mean, honestly, how lucky am I to be a part of something like that?
Yeah, it is special.
Oh, that's so sweet. And that is such a funny thing to do at conventions. Can you
I thought you were
imagine
just
sneaking
like
up on people and
say his
and
old
someone
line.
speaking in voice.
It's,
Except I just get really shy.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
Okay, first off, I want to give a big thank you to the team at Genshin Impact for letting me play the most beautiful man I have ever seen. Seriously, Nuvalet is a prized character of mine, one I'm just so excited to play and dig into for years to come. While he does have a range of subtle emotional beats and some true cathartic twists, nothing about him can possibly compare to the elephant seal in the room. The month of Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal changed my life forever. And who could possibly have seen that coming? Genshin Impact fans are so polite when
I remember
never
that.
asked me to say it, but of course I always do.
So many.
Their gratitude about is always a
Yep.
palpable delight. All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. Thank you.
Just has a good rhythm to it. Yeah.
He said the thing!
He did say the thing. You say the thing.
Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale.
The voice changer. Yeah.
Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale.
Putting on the
Yippee.
French
So who's
accent.
the most beautiful man you've ever seen, Zach? There's a correct answer.
When I looked into your eyes, Koi.
Okay, Zach.
Go on.
I knew that the most beautiful man I ever saw was the reflection
Yeah.
in your eyes.
Myself. Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew that's where it was
Or maybe
going.
Zach can't do that super deep voice because obviously
Well,
the
that
voice
was
actors, that's their
Yeah.
job.
Thanks for coming, everybody. And
I just
what
always
an
think that
awesome
'cause it's like,
4
wow, that's
years
crazy.
Of Genshin Impact.
Yeah,
So
no,
much
that's fun.
happened.
Yeah.
We've got some surprises in store, so stay tuned for other Tavat Talks.
Tavat Talks.
Stay tuned. All right?
Yeah, hold on. Aw. Yeah. Can't forget about girls.
Welcome to Tavat Talks. I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, the English voice of Lumine,
Yeah.
and joining me are my lovely co-hosts
Lumia.
Crystal and Jenny.
Clorine.
Hi everybody, Crystal Lee here. I voice Clorand, the legendary champion duelist herself. Pew pew pew.
Hello, it is me. I have returned. It is Jenny Yokobori. I am the voice of Yoimiya. And I hope this anniversary sparks joy with all of you out there.
I see what you did there.
Speaking of the anniversary, how are you two celebrating this amazing milestone?
Oh, one heck of a milestone. 4 years? That's like enough to get a bachelor's degree. I mean, I'm gonna celebrate my graduation from
Oh,
Genshin
boy.
Impact University. That's what I'm doing. I don't know about you
my
guys.
gosh.
What about you, Sarah?
That's amazing. I haven't planned anything specific yet, but I'm sure I'll play more Genshin Impact as usual. Come on, you've been in this game since the beginning.
Win, Sarah.
Yeah.
No, listen. I've been looking for him for 4 long years. Okay?
It's kind of funny when you consider from that perspective
I mean,
of
listen,
both
so,
travelers being
Crystal, you
canon
mentioned that you're
and just looking
gonna
for each
graduate.
other
I
for
think
4
I'm gonna
years
get
but
a
never
little
finding
grad
each
school So I
other.
can stay here for as long as I can.
Yes,
I'm enjoying
for
my
sure.
time.
Because that's the best move. Get that PhD.
Yeah.
All that cool
Mhm.
stuff.
I am very much a person that is motivated by sweet little treat culture, and so I just want to know when my next sweet little treat's gonna be. And
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think I want to indulge in a cake. I want to get one of the
Yes.
Genshin Impact birthday cakes that they send you on your birthday. It's been 4 years of looking at them, and I want one.
Yeah. Oh my god, about time.
Anyway,
I think I saw someone make
let's
that
go
one
ahead
time.
and turn to our guests and see what they have to say about this momentous occasion.
Yeah, who's up next?
Happy anniversary, Genshin Impact!
Ah,
I'm so humbled to be
Chiori.
part of such
Yeah.
a fast world and talented cast.
Mhm.
When I auditioned for Chiori, I felt such a connection to her inner strength as a fellow AFAB business owner who is often told they are intimidating, who was discouraged at the beginning of their career, and who has big aspirations. Throughout the recording, Chiori has continued to inspire me through her bold and individualistic style, and I hope to have brought a bit of me to you all through her.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Wait, that's lovely.
I love that.
I love Brittany.
That is so great.
That's an amazing answer. I really love how like Genshin Impact shows a lot of really strong women, you know, like a business owner as like being one of such examples. That's
Sorry, I've
amazing.
never heard that term before, so I was like, what's that?
And
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like a lot of us
Huh,
do
all right.
feel such connections to our characters,
like,
and that's
huh,
partially what I think, you know, like helps
It's
us
not the circles I'm
bring
in
them
with.
to life. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm a lot like Lumine because I also have a twin brother in real life.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's
Even
one
if
of the
I'm
reasons
just,
that
Find him
recording
anywhere.
for the We Are Reunited quest is like so special and emotional for me. Honestly, I've gotten teary-eyed.
Also to clarify,
basically every single
technically
time we
part
recorded
of
Ether and Lumine getting to be together
groups,
again.
but
because
also
I
it's like
really cannot imagine
I
how
don't
horrible being
socialize
separated
much.
from my twin brother.
I
It
talk
just,
to like
makes me so
my 3
emotional.
best friends
So,
and family, and
really
that's about it right now.
when our amazing director was giving me direction for the opening cutscene where they get separated,
For who
it
I
actually
talk
made me
to
cry.
consistently.
Oh, the end.
I love to laugh,
Mhm.
if you couldn't tell. And I love to laugh as Farina, especially. Some
Oh,
of my
yeah, the
favorite
hottie.
booth moments involve doing her
Yeah.
variety of laughs. I I also kept cracking up later on when she's directing and shouts,
Even.
"Action!"
Yep.
I had so much fun doing those in a variety of ways, and I'm so happy the team liked the variety and
Some of the
even
sillier.
some of the sillier
Mhm.
ones. You know the ones. On the other side of the spectrum, one of my favorite scenes I got to do was when Farina was on stage, reliving all those different moments from her past up to the current day.
Mhm.
I'm not joking when I say I couldn't stop crying in the booth while recording those. Legit.
Yeah, that was a good
Tears
moment.
for days.
Like the snapshots going through the years.
That's a lot of tears today. That's a lot of.
Oh my gosh, I know. I guess everyone's talking about things that made them emotional.
Right. Gosh.
I'm just like, I'm gonna keep saying this because I love so much of our cast, but I'm like, I love Amber, and
She's
also, like,
amazing.
it's very true. Like, she does love to laugh. She's a close friend of mine, and I can confirm that. So I feel like Farina was just made for her.
Mhm.
Right, and it's like the way that a lot of people match up with their characters and relate so well. It's one
Yeah,
of the
that
most
is
incredible
cool.
things.
You hear
And,
that
like,
a lot for
seriously, Farina
Genshin.
has some of
With the cast,
cutest
there's a lot of
laughs
the
Absolutely agree.
voice actors
Oh my
have a
gosh. Well, okay.
connection to the character's story
question, though.
or
What
some of the
about you,
character
Jenny?
details. And
Okay,
like, oh,
so,
I
mean,
actually
my
did
first
that
job
before.
when I moved to
I
LA was actually
know
being
about
a
that, you know?
pyrotechnician.
Yep.
Wait, no way. Are you serious?
Yeah, she said this before, but
I had such a blast, pun
Mhm.
fully intended, by the way, at that job, and it really helped shape
yeah, it's
who I
really cool
am.
how they can relate
And I
or
honestly feel
empathize
like
with the characters
Yoimi and
they're
I were kind
playing.
of meant for each other. It definitely feels like fate. Our similarities even like go beyond working with fireworks too. Yoimi and I are extremely bubbly and very talkative, as you guys have probably picked up on by now.
And
However,
we
I
love you
think
both for it.
Thank you. However, I think the most meaningful similarity is the love we both feel for our disabled fathers. My father has since passed, but I grew up as the primary caretaker for my father who had
Mhm.
Alzheimer's. So seeing Yoimiya interact and help her father really struck a chord with me. I'm getting
Yeah,
a little bit choked
those
up.
are
I
some
love her
fun
so
moments.
much. Yoimiya honestly means more to me than I could ever properly articulate. I've met so many
They
friends,
make a good bit out of it in
present company
game.
included, because of this opportunity that I've gotten to voice her, including her Japanese voice actor,
Mhm.
who I got to meet last year, and she was
Yeah,
so lovely.
well, you know, I play in JP, so
And I've also
I
just seen so
recognize
much of the
most of the
world
voices
conventions.
for
It's-
English
it's
just
such an
based off of
unbelievable
have
honor
I
to
seen
lend
their
my voice
trailers
to
or watched
Yoimiya.
other people
Just,
play
like,
in English,
to-
and I
it's a
go,
character
oh
that
right, they
brings
voiced
joy
that
to so
person.
many people all over the world.
You do such a
That's the
beautiful
voice.
job of it too.
Thank you.
Ah,
As was
Venti.
Venti, I was like, yay! I'm so excited to be a bard because I love singing. Yay! So for the Vine Laser Fest,
Mhm.
Venti keeps talking about how
This
he's
big
rehearsing
song.
this big song and that he's going to perform it at the end of
Yeah.
the event, and he keeps saying the word song. So when we got to that final performance, I was like, hey, just for funsies, since we're running
Mhm.
ahead of schedule, can I do a version where I sing at the end just for fun? And the team was like, sure, if you can come up with a tune really quick, we can
Yeah.
do it just for fun. So I went on break for like 5 minutes and came back with a little tune for the lyrics and then recorded it in one take. It was super fun, but I didn't expect them to actually use it in the game because Like I've said 5,000 times, it was just for fun. And so when the event came out and people started excitingly tagging me in posts about Venti singing, I was so shocked and so excited.
That is cool.
And it was just so sweet to see how much Venti singing meant to the fans. Like the reactions were so heartwarming, and I was so happy. I'd love to sing in the game for another event sometime, you know, but I'm also happy to go back to his pretty poetry too. I'm just really happy that I got to sing at least once in the game.
I mean, hey, next Mondstadt Festival.
What? That's incredible. She just came up with the tune, like spontaneously, just there,
right on the spot.
That's
I love
what
it.
Erica for you. I mean,
I know,
listen.
I know. And like, I don't know if y'all have heard the Venti song from that event, but it is so good. Erica did such an amazing job.
That's incredible. One take,
She's so
5 minutes.
stinking talented. She really is.
She's so talented.
That's crazy.
I know.
Oh
well, okay, so we've been
See,
hearing
chat, don't compliment me like that, because I'll end it all.
And I was wondering.
I will not feel good if you compliment me like that.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, juicy.
I mean, yeah, no, I think one of the things that really brought me so close to Cloran was when I found out she was a secret nerd. Like, the second I found out she plays tabletop.
Which I still need to do that story.
Plays tabletop with her friends, like Navia. And I was like, that's crazy, because I walked in and everyone on the call was like, hey, so I don't know if you know about tabletop or like, you know, certain games involving tabletop. And I was like, are you kidding me? I live for that stuff. I love it so much. And so to be able to bring that side to her was just so incredibly fun. And I loved connecting with how much she, like, she's secretly super friendly. Like, you don't expect it when you meet her. She's like super stoic and like down to business, but secretly she's just out here loving her friends and like supporting people. And yeah, I don't know. I loved that aspect of her. She really came alive when I found that much more about her personal life beyond her role in
Devil's in the details, chat.
That's so cute. I love that.
That's what's important.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's been so great to hear from all these different actors. I've loved this. This is great.
Passing it on,
This is really
or,
fun. I know, I
finish
love
it
hearing
up?
about how
I guess
everyone
we'll see.
connected, like, personally. It's like that little backstage glimpse that you don't usually get.
A little peek behind the curtain, if you will.
Exactly.
And I still can't believe it's been 4 years. It feels like no time at all has passed somehow. Like, and also all the time has passed. Like,
It's so surreal. It really is.
Who knows?
Well,
oh my
hey,
gosh.
I mean,
well, this has been great. I've had so much fun with y'all
Hi.
today.
I was just
and
thinking
I
about it,
can't
I'm
wait
like,
for the
oh
next.
man.
So, I mean, hey, everyone, stay tuned for more. And
Happy anniversary.
travelers.
Yes, happy
tuned.
anniversary.
Woo!
Yeah, keep going. I mean, we have so many characters, so it could go on forever, honestly.
Voice of Sino, and thanks
Hey,
for tuning in
Alejandro.
to Tevet Talks.
And Joe.
Hey everyone, Joe Zija, voice of
Meet him.
Risley here, wishing everybody a happy Genshin Impact 4-year anniversary.
Seen him popping up a little bit more
Dude,
recently.
I can't believe it's been 4 years. Oh my gosh. I remember when the game first started and I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And now I'm like, I know a little bit of what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't think I've even reached a little bit. I think like when I stream the game, it's mostly entertaining because I don't know what I'm doing at all. But it's been awesome to get to know the fan base and the game, and it's just this Genshin Impact has become this whole massive world. Like, who could have imagined?
And remember, it's just take that chapter, Travail.
Without further delay,
There's so much more in the future.
have to say about this
So much more from
landmark
Elio,
occasion
so
in
much more from
Argo.
Genshin.
I'm
Hey,
Erin Yvette, the
yeah.
English voice of the Knave, aka Arlecchino. Oh, aka Father. We've recorded many Arlecchino scenes over the years that I am really quite fond of, but I think the ones that I recall most warmly are those that explored her moments of vulnerability and chilly tenderness, particularly in those few intimate moments with her children or with Claire V.
Story
I knew we made
quest.
something special while in the booth, but oh boy, watching the finished sequences
Yeah.
with all the other actors' performances
And
in there
animations
instantly
and
made
music.
me so proud to be a part of this cast. And yes, it's also quite fun to play her viciously cool and aloof yet badass sides too. So thank you all for letting me be a small piece of this huge narrative adventure, and for being such an incredible and welcoming community. Congrats on 4 amazing years, Genshin. Here's to many more.
Yeah, remember guys, The 99% of Genshin community
cool,
is awesome and sick. It's the 1% that sucks.
And it was just sad at times. But a lot of work goes into building the voices for these characters,
Yeah, and sometimes like you don't know what the work's gonna be until you get there. One of my favorite lines of Risley's is, "If the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification." And a lot of people don't know that it's one of the first scenes we ever did in the booth. And I remember thinking like, whoa, this guy's like rough. He's a prison warden. He's over here saying he's above the law. Okay, I guess we'll play him tough, right? We'll play him really rough. And then it turned out that he was this really intelligent, respectable, even like kind man. Yeah. And so I just had to take that toughness that was, kind of right out the gate and then apply it to his otherwise really formal language. He speaks really intelligently. But he's also got this kind of like blue-collar spirit that makes for a super interesting mix.
Yeah, you're
It was just one of those
Joe
fun
Worker.
experiments in character development on the fly.
Guy on the construction
moments like
site.
that are absolutely awesome, especially when portraying these characters that have so many layers and so many dimensions.
Is that
in
blue
Sino's
collar,
second
white
story,
collar?
we got to
I don't
see
know,
so
Chad.
many layers of Sino. We're
I don't
so
know,
used to
Chad.
him
I'm
being nice
learning.
to his friends after so many patches in Genshin Impact. Like he's like, oh, let's play Genius Invocation TCG. Here's
But
a,
his first
a random joke."
trailers were him
But
hunting down.
It's
Yeah.
cool that we finally got to, a nice reminder that he's still the general Mahamatra.
Yeah, and like all of us have our own little stories about how we came to it, and they're all really unique. So let's see how some others spent their time behind the mic for this.
Yeah.
First of all,
Navia.
congratulations on 4 years, you cute people. I mean, wow, I have been part of the incredible Genshin Impact universe for almost exactly a year now, and let me just say, I was instantly hooked. From the talented team at MiHoYo and our voice directors to the hardworking studio crew and the players around the globe, there is such an incredible energy tying
And
us
Chad,
all
now that I
together.
watch the stream, I
When
can
we
actually
started
check
our
Twitter.
records and I dove into Navia's
Oh, boy.
emotional roller coaster of a backstory, I knew that
Ah,
this made us
man.
something special. I mean, Malus and Silver
Yeah.
still make me tear up just thinking about them.
Oh, man. Silver and
Yep.
Malus. I miss those guys. They were so cool. They were funny, but, man, good times.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet him. I haven't gotten to that part of the game yet. So before we get into any spoilers, let's hear from Amber and Stephanie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Nothing happens to Silver and Malus. They're totally fine, guys.
Your anniversary.
They're all right.
This year has been the
Yeah,
most exciting
and their newest
because
VA.
I get to be a part
Yeah.
of the game that transcends not only story and beauty, but also a great community of players. Emily was such a fun character to play. She's calm during stressful or terrifying situations, yet gentle when it's called for. She can read the room and sniff problems out pretty
You real.
quickly, too.
You're okay,
I
buddy.
knew she had to be mature enough to have the smarts and kind enough to care for others. Her
Yeah.
character impressed me every day in the studio. When I found out which character I was to play and her impact in the game, I was on a break in studio and the engineer told me Emily was the main character for this update.
Yeah.
Initially, I didn't understand. But then once we recorded more and more, it hit me. I am now part of the Genshin Impact family, which is pretty awesome. It is a true honor. Thank you for having me.
I still can't believe I've been in the
Shinru.
game for nearly 4
Yeah.
years. It's wild to think that I started as Cloud Retainer the
Yep.
NPC, but I am so proud of getting to play her. Not only is she a character that has helped me stretch my own vocal range, but she's
Mhm.
also so full of life and mystery and so unintentionally hilarious. I started
One.
playing her as the
Yeah.
mysterious and not so kind Adeptus, as we all know.
One
And
such
every
as
time I would
you should
return for
not be
events,
here.
I'd get to give
And all
insight
that.
into other beloved characters
Or
through
one.
some pretty funny
One
clips
such as you
or
should
some
not be here.
deeply sad
I don't know. I can't do it exactly.
So when I was asked
Obviously.
to give her life as the playable
I'm
Shinru, one was over the
amateurish
moon.
at best, Chad.
And with her human form, I would be able to share her softer
Yeah.
side, the side that we've only had glimpses
Mm-hmm. Got
So
new
one was
backstory.
really-
Tumbling down the hill, eating
One
up the food.
really loving getting to play the funny, soft, strong, and
Mm-hmm.
intelligent, sassy, and loving character that she is. I mean, she is the type of character that has made Genshin Impact so
Mhm.
special for
Yeah.
so many people throughout the years. So, thank you so much for asking me to be her, and happy 4-year anniversary, Genshin Impact.
Oh, man, I'm a nerd for this game. I love Genshin Impact, and just hearing so many people and all of the actors in this cast just be so excited about it. I'm not gonna lie, it made me tear up a little, and I know that folks are gonna be like, "No, you didn't." And I'm like, man, it just makes my heart all warm.
Let the man
and
cry. Let him feel a little bit. One of the things, like the through line here for me, is how we have this thing called Genshin Impact, or any story really, and all we're hearing from actors is that how it evolved, right? Like no one knows what shape it's going to take. You just release this thing into the world, and then the collaborative efforts of all these people kind of morph and change, and it's developed so organically. It's really, really cool, like a living, breathing organism, but it's just art.
Yeah. And I'm just so honored that I get to be a part of this, of the English cast with you and everybody else.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, that's a wrap on Teyvat Talks.
Oh,
Thanks
boy.
for tuning in.
Let's see, do they have anything else, chat? I guess we'll have to see.
And the adventure continues on.
I'm willing to be surprised by anything. So let's see what they do. Come on, Oyo. Come on, we know your teases. What's he gonna do, Oyo? Nope. Damn. Nope. They went.
Cute people.
Tee. Nah. It's over. Get out of here. Okay. Oh man. I am gonna take a quick BRB, take a piss, and then I will be back. Because there's a lot to talk about. 2 hours, 15 minutes? Chat? That's crazy. Oh boy. It hasn't become too warm in here. Okay. Chat, there's so much to talk about. We'll be here for like at least 15 minutes because there's so much. Like, you know, I go, oh man, 2 hours, right? A 2-hour stream. 2 hour, 15 minute stream, and I'm like, like 98% of it, I was not bored. They did a spectacular job there. Like I said earlier, of course, every Genshin stream now, we're like, Oyo, tell us about the anime, please, Oyo, it's been 2 years, Oyo. Right, but the stream, especially with fucking amazing music from Natlan we got here. Doing this section, I just let myself get immersed and kind of forget about some of the other stuff. And I was just like, I don't care. They put on such an amazing showcase and performance and everything that I was just like, yeah, that makes me go, yeah, sure, next stream. I'm sure 5.1 I'll be on, you know, every stream after we got the anime announced, I'm going, are we going to get anime news? Right, of course I'll mention it next stream and the stream after that until we do, but it's just like for a moment I had that reprieve of, you know what, I don't care right now. It'll come when it comes. We'll get that update. And of course I'll be excited for it. And of course I'll joke about it and go, I'm gonna get it this time, guys. But yeah, it's incredible. We have a lot to go through. So I'll try to keep this overall concise, but there's going to be a lot. Let's go through the trailer. I will pause and go frame by frame for some stuff, but we'll go through the trailer. Let's see, I'm going to pick sections that we're going to highlight. Trailer. Then they did talk about some stuff, characters. They talked. Was it here they talked? No, they talked about the 50-50 thing. Or here, it was just, well, the 50-50 thing was mentioned here. Right, they did talk about so much. Probably be a little easier if I just like, here, let's do this. Just go to Genshin Impact. Let's...
We've arrived at the final
okay.
phase. The winner of this match.
So that's also still 2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay. So the length stayed the exact same. I was hoping that maybe that would cut out. But no, that's... Well, it did cut out like some of the earlier stuff. So yeah, that's fine. It'll make it a little easier to scroll around. Yeah, so about here, I just want to make mental notes of where do I want to go and pause and talk about some stuff. And I'm sure I'll miss stuff and can't cover stuff again. Or, you know, won't notice some things that I should cover again. But there's just, it's so much. But yeah, let's focus on this first, and then we'll check some of the other stuff out. Yeah, Rena, which I also noticed one of the later arts or something weird showing this whole contraption symbol and stuff. And that's interesting. And I think also probably Arena will be like the nexus basically of Natlan, where it's like, oh, the different tribes will have their own regions that split out and like go in these various directions, but they all meet up in the middle. Hey, Rio, you're okay.
We've arrived at the final phase. The winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a long-time contender and first-time finalist.
From this point forward, every
time contender, first-time finalist. Would that maybe be Kachina, right? She's mentioned, it's been mentioned like, she's fought but lost a lot of times before. She's had a lot of defeats.
Everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Okay, and that's... who is it? I'm forgetting her name. Chaska. I think that's Chaska maybe? And talking about like, oh, we're going fight the abyss, going to this night place. I'm forgetting the name of that as well. Right, but going to this night area. Yeah.
There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar.
Everything's different.
Also foreign.
The pilgrimage is not
Yeah, that does look like an abyssal crack we gotta go into and that we're trying to escape from at the end. Okay, yep, the arena. See Pyroarchon there. Mavrika, I don't know, Chad. Tell me. That's so cool. I can't wait. Can you definitely, man, I'm gonna glaze them.
The purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but also to collect contending.
And the effect as well, just so cool. I love that.
Natlan is only safe from
the outline effect.
Of the abyss, while the sacred flame
yeah, invasion of the abyss. Yeah. Yeah, that's her old. But yeah, the abyss being the big enemy, I'm excited for that. It's been so long since we've really focused on like, hey, we can fight the abyss, right? It's been such a long time since we've had that as like a major story point. to the point where it's like, oh no, the Archon quest is focused on Abyss stuff, like entirely focused on Abyss stuff, right? There's been a lot of people stuff or Abyss related stuff like Forbidden Knowledge, some other stuff here and there, but Abyss specifically, no. So I'm very interested in this. Sharkpedo. Or Shark Torpedo, or whatever they want to call it. Shark Missile. Yeah, Shark Missile or something it was. Yeah.
Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage.
Right, talking about her losses and everything.
I'm still not sure why Arwayup chose me of all people.
Which is like, you know, our ancient, the hero of the name, all that stuff, yeah.
It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes.
And this show as well is so cool. Yeah, it truly is just the land of the dinosaurs. That's sick.
From every tribe
Quetzalcoatl, Rhinosaurs. Oh, it's been so long since I was super into dinos as a kid, but it's been a while. Brachiosaurs, yeah.
The effects of the invasion lingered for
So cool. The scale.
only able to be reversed.
And then that's a great shot, and we see the volcano they talk about being a future area. Effects of the invasion, right? They're talking about the invasion of the Abyss. Yeah. And it's like, oh, managed to beat them. But
Our current Archon achieved an
yeah.
overwhelming victory.
Such a cool area as well. Yeah. For like the miners and gem makers. Look at that. I love that as well because that's showing off just the sheer verticality we're going to have, which has always just been so much fun in Genshin. Even the stone forest and leeway. Yeah. And that design. The designs for some of these buildings look so cool as well.
But through our long history of fighting the Abyss,
Yeah.
we realized things aren't quite so simple. The Abyss
And
has
little baby Saurian guy. Look at this little guy back here. Yeah. Little guy next to the big guy.
quite so simple. The Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom.
The Night Kingdom, yes. So that's what they're talking about. He's like, oh, the Night Kingdom's completely different than the real world. It's gonna be crazy. And then yeah, here's the third tribes area. It also looks very neat. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the quests. I'm looking forward to the characters. Yeah. Sort of this inner place with several seats. Are there 6 seats? There are 6 seats. Wonder if that will be for the champions. And as well as it looks like the throne. Or a throne of some sort at the back. Yes. Yeah, for Pyro Archon.
Going there. The Night Kingdom?
Only those who triumph over the Abyss are
Yep. Right to be revived. Defeat means death. Destruction of your ancient name. Ever being inherited again. And I guess that's not a, like, thing that happens often. I think this is a, oh, this time around it's a little different.
to be revived. Defeat not only
Yeah.
means death, but also the destruction
Like ghosty
of
guys.
your ancient name, preventing it from ever.
These areas look so cool. Look at that, man. That looks sick. Also, that looks like another celestial nail hanging up there.
Inherited again.
You heard something from here, didn't you?
Kinich, what is the meaning of this? Only one way to awaken you all from your
Oh yeah, fighting probably the boss guy, it looks like, with Kinich. That like daily boss we're shown. You know, world boss. Not weekly. Weekly and world. Different things. Yep, Hydro. Traveler still.
more sacrifices must be
Yeah.
made.
You'll die if you try to make your way forward.
Talking about the champions, yeah.
You want to know why I won't give up? I should have died 5 years ago. Take me as your next sacrifice.
Natlan is on the
all
verge of
alone.
destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Once your ancient
One of the domains. It's farming for new mats, guys. Oh boy. Very cool design for the domain, though. Looks sick. Engineering.
There's no coming back.
Yeah. And then they're looking at something. Is that sun, fire? Don't know. Looks like it has design in it. Does the... Let me go back a little bit. I just want to see... Is there someone in the middle of that design? Like, right there. I can't tell if that's maybe like a person in there. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It might be a design, it might be a person. Who knows? Can't really tell from that distance. Then yeah, our party, our D&D party. Can't find him. Looks like using Saurian like horns or parts or something. It looks abyssal related. Oh boy. And then yeah, here I was gonna say it looks abyssal related because we did see what looks like an abyssal or abyss version of Saurians. Power comes at price. Everything's all foggy. Yep. Hey, who's here and not here? Who do we say earlier in the party? Okay, Ian-san, Kachina, Milani, Chaska. Okay.
You all from your willful blindness. More sacrifices must be made.
You'll die if you try to make your way forward. Why don't you just give up?
You want to know why I won't give up? I should have died 5 years ago. Take me as your next sacrifice.
Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
You're fine, buddy.
There's no coming back.
Baby. And then here, yep, all the characters from before, so not Kinich in these scenes. I just wanted to do a quick check there. Going to move forward a bit. Yep, trying to make it through that abyssal crack. Short lives. And that sounds like some Abyss Herald guy. Yeah, trying to get back out. Ah, that looks like a guy maybe being transformed into a Herald or Elector. Yeah. Saurian running around. A mix of Abyss and Saurian? Maybe? Definitely looks unique. Okay, there's Kanich. Yeah, yep. Has like abyssal eyes, so maybe got tainted by the abyss, and it's like, okay, we're gonna need to calm you down, buddy. Save Natlan. Yep. Oh! Ian-san is Electro? Okay, that's interesting. Huh. Gonna have to see what happens there with her. See that kit, because I'm definitely interested. Electro kit. Huh. I mean, from first seeing her and, you know, Travail chapter and all that, it's like, oh, regional pyro, there's probably a pyro character in there. You know, we didn't know the element type back then, but, you know, you kind of assume like, oh, maybe it's that. But Electro is definitely interesting, especially for what might be a brawler character. That would be cool. Yeah, big old punch. Yeah, considering in the Travail, she stomped and like cracked the ground, and it's like, okay, we don't see a weapon. So, and here we get a big old punch. Electro melee character with punches and kicks. That would be sick. Oh, I'm interested. Yeah. So maybe add Ian-san to the list of characters I want from Natlan. Because I was like, of course, Pyro Archon, but... Yep, and everyone trying to get out.
What use is the Gnosis in your hands?
Capitano. Yeah. Landing in front of Some Fatui boys. Capitano, yep.
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is
And that looks like a big old greatsword, which, like I said, you know, come on, that's the classic Himiko weapon from Impact 3rd. Been a greatsword user from the start.
more than the
Well, more than the streets, yeah, more than her wishes, doing it for some other reason, personal or otherwise.
Your plan.
His design is cool. New rules for Natlan. Right. Probably like, hey, if I win, I'll be the ruler of Natlan to solve this crisis. Right? Because quite often the Fatui have been, well, they've been causing, but they've also been trying to solve issues depending on the seriousness in each region, right? And what problems are going on. You know, like obviously in Azuma they're stirring up trouble, but then it's like, oh, in other regions they actually wanted to solve it, just using their own methods that you didn't always agree with. Yeah, coat off. That does make me wonder if maybe we'll get like E or ultimate. He'll have an E or ultimate form without the coat. Also long hair. I know we had seen some of his hair from the front, but not from the back. Yeah. Yeah, and then definitely Cryo here, forming his sword. Yeah. So great sword for, or claymore for Moavika, and sword. Yeah. Sword for Capitano, which that's also a great shot. Yeah. It's very cool there.
people like us that are flames do the talk.
Ah, that effect's sick. Yeah, the hair lighting up, going Super Saiyan. There we go, boys. Oh, that's so cool. And the different colors in the hair. Yeah, let's go back and go through it a little bit. Oh, sick. Oh, okay, it's a cut too. Yeah. Charging forward, yep. Yeah, it's sick. That's so cool, Chet. Yeah. Oh man, can't wait to get her, Chet. Like, I know that for sure. I'll guarantee myself a Pyro Archon. Then maybe copies. We'll have to see how lucky we get. Ooh. Yeah, and a little bit of movement from Capitano here. Big old clash right to end off the trailer. Yeah. Even doing sort of a Jingliu pose from Star Rail a little bit. Coming on down. Yep. Just coming straight from the sky. Then the swing up. Yeah. Look at that. And again, the colors in her hair when that's happening. It's like, oh, absolutely, we're getting that for her like older skill. The hair lighting up that bright. Yeah, then the big old clash. Shaky cam. Yeah. Let's see. Then boom, the art. Which that's such good art as well. Okay, so we covered the trailer, which so much in there. So much to like. Okay, and then what else do we want to check out? So much to talk about. I mean, yeah, the forms that, yes, yeah, indwelling mechanic to temporarily become that Saurian related to the region, it looks like. Run around with them. But we have like a stamina bar, which might also work as a time limit. We'll have to see how that works specifically in game. Seen some of the regions. Or some of the areas. Yeah. The designs for the Saurians. That's all cool. Alright, this place. Oh, that looks so good. Right, they're talking about that. Works for some things with like traversal or something that is tied to mechanics. Oh yeah, Chaska. Yeah, we'll pause here looking at this arena and stuff. Saying hi to Kinich over there. Yeah, representatives from each region.
通过近期选拔出来的英雄们，他们要和什么样的势力去进行对抗？他们又如何看待就是他们身处的战争？那就请玩家朋友们
Right, because they're like it's both a game, but also like there's war stuff, but also it's a competition. So it's both. It's both serious and gonna be a little bit silly. Yeah. So it's not so clear cut. Mm-hmm. Just there's always so much. And then yeah, we have the ad. I'm guessing they're gonna be ads put on, you know, eventually. But those are cool for each character. Transition from Rio to the game. Get our first code. Again with that great art. Grab the codes, of course. What I'll be doing off stream. Right afterwards, I'll just be copy pasting them over. Yes, the Archon quest. Yeah, and then they start talking about the characters. China, her abilities. She's fun. She looks cool. I don't know if I'll try risking snagging her from the banner. I don't think I will, but we'll have to see. She is cool though. I'll be glad to have her on my teams, especially for the very nice passive that all three Natlan characters had, where they can get local specialties, they can detect them easier. But yeah, talking about her story, the, you know, difficulties she's had with having her name, inheriting it, and feeling unworthy, and like trying to achieve victory. Ulani is also cool. Hey, oh, Rio. Hey, cat, what you doing? Hey, buddy. What? Are you trying to jump down, or do you want lap time? What are you wanting? You can go get food. Hey, no claws. I don't have a blanket. Are you just jumping down? Okay, you're jumping down. Thank you, cat. Okay. Cat's done. And again, her big thing definitely seems like, oh yeah, you're gonna love having her to traverse, right? Like her combat, it doesn't super interest me specifically, but I think the idea of surfing around, marking the enemies, and getting your big attacks off of marking them with your, you know, weaker attacks, it's like, okay, that could be a fun little gameplay loop. So, yeah, I still think she's neat. And then, of course, her design's great. Super fun, with the markings and everything, and the color schemes. And then we have Kinich, who I personally am most interested in for his Spider-Man abilities. Just being able to grapple around looks super cool. Yeah, I think he's definitely the one who, if I'm going to get a character in 5.0, I'm going to get him, right? So I would not be surprised if I go for him, unless Hoyo just goes, hey, Pyro Archon next patch, and then I'll go, maybe I save. But I don't know, we'll see. But right now I am feeling like I'm mostly confident that we'll go for Kinich. And then of course the outline effect, which I think is just so cool. I love that effect on them. And it seems like it will be for every character, which is very cool. Oh yeah, and I didn't even notice that it lights up all their markings and symbols. Yeah, that's super cool. It's neat. I like that a lot. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the Pyro Archon so much. Looking forward to her, and I'm looking forward to the story so much for Natlan. Yeah, then they're like, hey, you're not gonna get Pyro because maybe Pyro's somewhere else, and you'll have to get to that source first before you get a Pyro Traveler. I hope that means that they're spending a little bit more time on the Pyro Traveler's kit with the overall reception of the Hydro Traveler's kit and the fact that most people didn't like it very much. I hope it means that they'll cook up something a little bit more special, but I also wouldn't be surprised if we don't get something insane until like Conria or something for Traveler, you know, just because it's like, oh yeah, Traveler's the Traveler, but then it's like, oh, but now we have all 7 elements and then plus this or whatever, and then Super Saiyan mode or something, Super Saiyan God mode, right? Showing some more characters. We'll look at their designs again. I think they all have very fun designs, and like I was saying, we haven't had an elf character in a while, so having both Chaska and Ian-san with also very good designs. And I believe she's Cryo as well. With Capitano and her being Cryo. Yeah. And then Electro for her as well, which is super interesting. Electro Brawler is definitely interesting to me. Fitness instructor and champion mentor. Sis travelers.
那其实刚才在问答环节中啊，大家其实也反复提及的就是火神，还有鱼人众的第一席队长，就实力最强劲的这一位。那么他们都会在魔神任务中登场吗
Both appear in Archon? Yeah, of course. Showdown. Yeah.
队长和火神这两位强者对强者之间，他们会
Incredibly powerful figures.
而在其他引燃 PV 中出现的角色，
Right, and then we have the wishes. Phase 1, which, I mean, yeah, Kazuo is good. No, I saw it, man. Okay, let me clarify something real quick, because I saw it on a Zenless Reddit where someone was going, Chingy's the Kazuha of Zenless, and no character in any Hoyo game is a must pull. I did not have Kazuha for 2+ years. I did not have him for a very long time. I'm happy to have him on my account. He's fun. But he was not needed. And the same goes for any other character that people go, this is a must pull. They're not. They're fun. Maybe they can enable certain teams better. Whatever, right? But it's up to you if you like them, if you want to get them or not. It will not seriously change everything. They'll be good. There you go. They're a good character. That's it. That's all. I was just like, I saw that and I was just like, oh no, not already. Don't try doing that stuff already. And the game that's getting its first fucking patch. Come on. You know, it just annoyed me over there because I was like, oh, we have those people coming over to Zenless. Then Kenichi and Raiden Shogun. Also, of course, great character. And I would like to get you. I would like to, but we'll have to see. Yeah, and then here's something interesting as well. So yeah, we have the 5 stars, Catalyst and Claymore, of course. 5 forgeable weapons. Like the color schemes, designs look interesting. Sword, Claymore, polearm, Catalyst, and bow. Yeah, all cool. I'll have to see their effects to see if I'll craft copies, but I'll definitely craft one of each. Right, and then they had an event, which I think you could get 3. Yeah, 3 for free, so you can get the spear, the catalyst, and the great sword? Great sword, maybe? One of the swords for free. Yeah. which is very cool. I do like that quite a bit. Because then you only have to craft 2. Yeah, directly obtain. Yes. And it was, okay, so it's Claymore. So I think they're doing that so that you probably have something decent for all of the characters. Right? Because it's polearm. Right? It's polearm? Catalyst polearm. Yeah, they're doing this so you have a starter weapon for all those characters. You have like a good option for all the playable characters, right? Mulani, Kinich, and Kachina. Yeah, so I think that's why. And then you can craft the bow and sword with your own resources. Yeah, that's smart, that's good. I like that decision. Also, I do think it's... No, that's true. Actually, it's the same. Yeah, artifact sets, which allow to see their effects. Oh boy. Natlan coded. Right, we had a cool animation going through the different areas, different tribes, right? Yeah, start with this big old fire and seats around it. Yeah. It was so funny because then they started teasing us at the end there, going like, and then the next tribe, and then it's like, nope, don't talk about that yet. Next, we'll talk about that more later. Their next code. And we're checking out the different tribes. New area showcase land of vibrant stone and flaming springs. The warriors of the mountains lead the path unto flowers splendorous, and the swimming saurians of the springs bring news all night. On the far shore, from sand and sea, the blazing epic hymn echoes through the land where the sacred flame blazes eternal. Yeah, so I wonder if that big old fire in the middle of the seats is a sacred flame. Beyond the fiery altars and the mysterious realm of night, which I think that's where we're going in the main quest, unprecedented adventure is about to unfold in land where humans and saurians dwell together. Yeah, I get to see some of the designs, some of the NPCs interacting in the cities. Oh, yeah, me and the little baby. The little guy. Yeah, talking about transforming. Cover gems. Right, the chill group hanging out, doing their thing. Yeah. Chilling. Yes, and the areas, yeah. Phlogiston? I don't know. Look orange-red. Yes. Traversing them. They won't be a worry unless you specifically seek them out. Yeah, hopping around as this little guy. Yeah. Very cool, very fun. I like that quite a bit. I gotta look at the clothing. Then we gotta look at one of the new bosses. That's cute. I can't say cute little guy. He's a chungus chat. But big chungus. But yeah, he looks fun. Same with the other boss here. Looks cool. Like I love the effects are going for both characters and enemies. It just makes it look so visually different than other areas in Genshin. Like you can immediately tell that you're fighting a Natlan enemy, right? When you face off against some of these guys. Yeah, talking about some of the wildlife. With this, it's going to be interesting because it says tribe reputation down there, right? So I am wondering, yeah, and that kind of looks like maybe it's per region. So we have 3 tribes that we have to level up separately, but I'm also guessing that's going to take less time for each. Like it's not going to take as long as leveling up whole regions, but you level it up, you get the chronicles, which is sort of the new character story way of them telling character stories, which is fun. Yeah, we'll definitely have to see how that does. And check that out. Right, then we have the events, which they didn't actually overview at all. They kind of just went, hey, we have to talk about so much and do so much that, yeah, check out the events later. Thorns and Crowns. Boombastic escapades. Mementos. Leyline. This is artistry. Yeah, and then we get the catalyst, free catalyst, event catalyst. Cool. Yeah, we'll have to see more of those in the future. And they had their little play through there, little challenge. Anniversary rewards, of course. 10 polls. Which I believe it's actually 20, right? Yeah, 20 polls actually, because you log in 10 days or 7 days, you get 10 polls, and then in the mail for just the 0 effort is there. The you have to at least log in is there. So 20 polls for anniversary, plus starting 5.0 selector for standard 5-star, which is very nice. It's something that people have been wanting for a while. I think that's overall going to get positive reception. And the fact that they did talk about, hey, 5-year anniversary, we're going to add more characters in, which I would imagine they would probably add year 1 characters in at that point, or a select amount of like year 1 characters to expand that selection or the standard banner at that point. But yeah, all good news there. Additional rewards, right, for completing within the patch. Get an extra 500 each patch, which essentially adds up to, again, in the next 3 patches, we're getting about another 10 poll. Just under, but, just under a 10 poll. Yes, the additional rewards from, yes, the quests, the character quests. Right, talking about the quick start feature, returning players feature. All this is good quality of life. Oh, this is so nice. I can't. Honestly, this is one of the big ones. Just because it's like, it's going to be so great to go to world level 9 and then just farm the resources until I have enough where I go, yeah, and now I don't need to farm this for years. Because that's what I've done with the other resources that I have a huge abundance of, is you dedicate a week or 2, you farm them, and then once you have 300 plus of the max versions, along with like 300 of the lesser versions, you basically don't have to farm again. Passively farming will work, right? It's like, it's so nice. And I didn't do that with those because the drop rates were so abysmal. It was like, yeah, you kill a group of 5 and you get 2 old handguards. And it's like, that's horrific. That was so bad. But yeah, I'm very happy about that. And World Level 9 is going to be fun. A little bit more of a challenge. But not something that's going to completely change the game. Just make it a little bit more challenging, a little bit more rewarding. Give us some more stuff. Converting artifacts and XP, that's good for a lot of people. I mean, for myself as well, because it's going to be like, oh, that's going to be quick and easy, rather than adding a bunch of ones individually, one by one. I can kind of just go, oh, select these, turn in XP. I'll use it to level at some point. Yes, and then this is also a very nice quality of life. Even if it's limited like Star Rails, this is just so nice that you can just go, yep, I want this piece. I've farmed the domain for, a week, 2 weeks, gotten Jack for this specific piece that I need. Okay, I'll throw one in, make the one I need, and then just put it on. So yeah, that's overall great. Oh, and they are showing us, actually, for Obsidian. I don't know if they showed the other set, but that shows blessing off-field, increases damage down. Oh, okay. 40% crit rate. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Build crit damage with that set. Then if you're, I guess, a Natlan character, because they did talk about Night Soul being intrinsic to like Natlan characters, and you're gonna be doing stuff. Yeah, Gnosticum, specific levels, yes. Lots of quality of life, good for F2P, good for low spenders. Okay, and this stuff, which is, which I will have to see. We will have to see on some of this stuff.
哎，这个特效怎么跟之前的不一样了呀？不会是我欧皇附体了吧？
这其实是我们在5.0版本的角色活动起源当中新加入的一个事件，叫做捕获明光。
Capturing the radiance.
明光，这个是什么东西？
我给你们解释一下。
Yeah.
也就是当玩家
50-50 players often mention chance to encounter.
常说的小保底到来的时候，有概率会遇到捕获明光事件。
There's a chance.
事件出现的时候
So you can't guarantee it, but it's something when it pops up. That's something that it'll have to be explained in more detail. This event appears result of the poll definitely be the promotional 5-star character. And it's separate from guaranteed. Again, it's so much to explain of what are the details here. Is it, hey, once you hit 75, yeah, once you hit 75 plus, and you're in that soft pity, and you got the 5-star, is it, it'll occasionally pop up then? Or is it here's a additional chance thrown in that you could get it on your temple, right? Is an additional like 1.6, that's the guaranteed character? Or, guaranteed character, but it doesn't affect your actual 50-50 or guaranteed. It's just another chance put in there to make it a little bit easier for people to obtain these characters. I don't know. We'll have to see. That needs a lot more detail for me to be meaningfully excited. Like, because it could be such a small chance that's like, it doesn't actually affect anything. Or it could be enough of an extra chance that's like, this will on average lower like polls required to get your 5-star down a substantial amount, like a noticeable amount. But
然后呢，抽取的结果必定为当期的 UP 5星角色。
但是我比较好奇啊，这个
yeah, it does not affect probability of previous
大小
guarantees.
保底的概率吗？
知道你就会这么问，我相信旅行者们也非常关心这样一个问题。
Also concerned.
那么捕获明光
Capturing Radiance only increases the chance of pulling the current promotional character when it's a 50-50. Okay. So it will never show up when it's a guaranteed. It will never show up then. It will only show up on 50-50 randomly. Okay. So it is good. It's not like, this is the best thing in the world, but it's good. It's good. Thank you, devs, for doing something. We'll have to see what that something is. Won't affect other probabilities. Increase the chance of pulling the current promotional character. That's all.
这个消息还是蛮爆炸的。
And again, it from what he said, when you see the event happen, it is guaranteed. So it's essentially a random chance that your 50-50 turns into a guaranteed, is how I'm currently interpreting it. Though feel free to correct me if there's any dev notes about it that are out and not leaks publicly. Yeah, more info will be provided. Yeah, that needs so much info. That needs more detail. But then this overall, great. Is it as good as the other games? They did not talk about changing the percentages from like 75-25 or to 75-25 like Zenless, like Star Rail. So I think it's still a 50-50, right? Has it always? Now I'm like, is Genshin weapon banner 50? 50. Here, wait, they're talking about something else. I suppose 75-25. Okay. I was incorrect earlier. It's been so long since I've cared about the weapon banner rates. Genshin Impact pity system. If you lose 75-25, banner is 75-25, you get 1 fate point. 2, you're guaranteed. And now they put it back down to 1. So now it is the exact same as Zenless, as Star Rail. It's 75-25, not 50-50. It was always 75-25, apparently. I forgot that little detail. I'm retarded. I'm sorry, chat. Yeah, so it's 75-25. If you lose, your next one is guaranteed. But I believe it's also per patch, unless they've changed that. So it will be, hey, if you hit that, if you hit it early, it might be worth it to go for the next one if you decide. So it is overall really good. Yeah, it's good that it's up to par now with where Star Rail has been and Zenless is at. Yeah, good change here. This is again something we've wanted for so long. It's finally here. That's great. For me personally, it's a consolation on any of these characters. Who will I actually put it towards? I don't know. If I had to guess, it would either be Jean, because she has some fun support ones, or our boy Tignari here. I think it'll probably be Jean though, but we'll see. But yeah, this is great. They talked about expanding in the future, you know, with each anniversary adding more characters. That's good. I like that. Overall, very positive. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, and then of course, I've been loving that they've been doing this of, you know, either creating themselves or sponsoring, hiring amazing artists to do these, or commissioning, right? Or commissioning artists or creators to do these amazing works of animation and everything. They look so good. They're so much fun. I'm very happy to see more stuff like this that Hoyo is sponsoring or commissioning or doing themselves, right? And then of course, great art of all the Archons with the anniversary candle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are they lighting with the primal flame? Oh boy. Rio, yes, I smell that you went to the bathroom. I hear you crying. I'm going to end stream soon, you big baby. Right, Imaginarium Theater. I'm also very positive all around about this. Let's see if there's, yeah. Imaginarium Theater, positive about it. I enjoy Imaginarium Theater as it is right now. However, I of course am going, hey, it has lots of room to grow. I hope they continue to focus on it and expand it. I think it has a lot of potential. I like where it is now, but I'll like it more in the future if they continue to improve it, of course. Right. So glad about this. Happy overall. Like that. Yeah, collab with Logitech. I probably won't get anything from that, so. And then of course we have this amazing performance. Legitimately got chills, started to tear up a bit. Just so beautiful. I love how they've managed to blend cultures and the sheer just care and quality that went into it. It's amazing. If you want to check out that section, I would suggest watching it yourself and just either watching it or, you know, closing your eyes, fully immersing in that soundscape. Got the last little send-off. little bit of almost bloopers or behind the scenes there. That's great. And then of course all the VAs, just a good wholesome time, so much fun. But I think actually one last thing before I go. Let me. Oh yeah. The chess piece looking thing there. That's something interesting, guys. Whatever that is. But so one thing I did wanna go to real quick is some nerd shit with the release of Emily. If you want to skip that and just fucking say goodbye, feel free to. Because we finish up the reaction portion. Now I'm going to talk some nerd shit because Emily's out, and burning actually matters a little bit now. This was the results of my testing in 1. Not 1.3. I'm sorry, I'm tired, Chad. In Rio, I know. He's being a big baby. I tested this in 3.0. It might be a little different now. But if you want to know a little bit about burning, what affects burning, I'll talk about it here since, hey, Emily, Dendro characters, we're getting Kinich next patch. He's Dendro. Maybe we'll use burning with him. Yeah, right now, 3.0. Yeah, basics. But I'll talk about, it may not be entirely accurate because it was me doing testing. For no one else checking it, but all this stuff, if you ever want to pause and read it, feel free. Rio, hey, asshole, why are you doing that? Don't know why he tried to just go after the lights here. That little brat. Need to put another piece of tape there, I guess. I have one here. Why'd you go after that? Yeah, I'll have to get some more tape. Cat. No. Have fun out there. He went running off. He knows he's being a stinker right now. But yeah, so talking about burning, I'll just talk about some general stuff. I won't go over all these fucking details. Since most people probably know at this point. Yeah, 3.0. Changes the burning. Application reduced. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so burning damage is based for how much damage it actually does, enemy resistance, character level, and elemental mastery. Burning does ignore anything to do with the enemy defense. So how do you boost burning? Well, get shred in there. If you get Animo using, a pyro swirl with Viridescent Venereator, you'll get that resistance shred. Zhongli's shred will work as well. Burning hits 4 times a second. Yeah. Yeah, 2-second duration. Now, I when I was watching some footage, I was like, hold on a second, doesn't it actually hit that many times? Yeah, 2-second duration for how long burning before you have to reapply it. But it also depends on how many units, right? So 1 unit versus 2 units, right? 1 unit, 2 seconds, 2 units, 4 seconds. Right, I think I talked about, with 2 units of Dendro application, like I think Nahida, yeah, you get that. It reapplies pyro, so that's why you can do burn melt. I was doing that stuff, some stuff there. You can see Viridescent with Zhongli shield, right? So it's like, Dendro main character who's level 89, 755 EM, ticked 8 times for 1700 damage. Yep, 13,600 total damage. And then here with both, or actually what I did was, so with just Viridescent Venereator, It went from 1700 to 2200 with Zhongli's shield, 1986 rather than 1700 with both 2456, so 19,000 from 13,000, which, you know, is not that crazy of an increase. And then I was also wanting to test if the 4-piece witch set affected, which it does, 1825 versus 1700, so up to 21,000, right? That's not too bad. Almost 10,000 extra damage. An overall big increase, but the damage is negligible. Yeah, then I was talking about builds, different teams you could do there. Then yeah, 3.0 issues when I was testing, and talking about future potential and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, the most important things for burning to think about is your character's level, who is initiating the burn damage, the character's EM, and the enemy's, did I say level and resistance or just resistance? Enemy resistance. Yeah, so applying the shred will also increase your burning damage. So if you ever want burning to do more, there you go. That's basically all in here. But yeah, the future potential was fun. Because yeah, I was talking about then, elemental design, particular stat or role for the element as time goes on, possible buffs, a character specializing in burning, which we all thought would happen in one of the 3 point whatever patches, did not happen, chat. But passive talent with EM could be split scaling. So that was talking about like, oh, it could increase, the unit could increase their burning damage, with like, oh, if you have this amount of this stat, it will increase the burning damage initiated by this unit, or just burning damage that your team deals while this unit is in the party by this amount, right? And then I had an alternative of like similar to Nilo. You can have a sub-reaction of a primary reaction, right? Nilo's blooms are different than regular blooms. In a similar way, you could have a special type of burning. And I would love to see that explored more with different elemental reactions, right? I would love to see a different type of shatter where maybe it does AoE damage or applies like a shredder or something. Just, you know, something to spice up some of the reactions that we haven't had changed in a while, that haven't been paid any attention. Yeah, separate scaling effects compared to base. More Dendro characters, obviously, yeah. And, I mean, that applied back then. Now it's a little bit better with Emily, where it could become meta to a certain degree. And, yeah, has future potential. Enjoy overburn, so that's burning and overload, so that's throwing like Fischl in your team with like what current team that would run that personally. It would switch up with Emily, right? But before Emily would have been Nahida, Zhongling, Fischl, and Bennett. Now with Emily, you could replace Nahida with Emily then, and yeah, have a fun little overburn comp. It works best against bosses since they don't get knocked around. And hey, maybe instead of Bennett, you could also use Chevreuse, since she likes that a decent amount. But does Chevreuse have the thing where you only want Pyro and Electro? I can't remember if that's the same as Nilo, only wanting Dendro and Hydro. And yeah, a lot of this stuff here is easily found in the Genshin wiki for finding like what are elemental auras, what is elemental application, yeah, what is the tax and the strength ratings and decay and all this other stuff. It's in the wiki. Check it out if you're interested. There's tons of fun stuff there, and like I said, if you ever want to pause and reading of this, feel free to. But I'm not going to extend this reaction any longer, considering I've now been yapping for a fucking hour about this, both this incredible stream and some other burning stuff on the side. But hey, if you guys are interested, thanks for that. If you weren't, you already clicked off or skipped past it. But I'm going to say bye at this point of like, hey, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the stream? I think this is one of their strongest streams. It was very long, but it was packed. I very rarely felt bored or felt like it was dragging. Had good pacing, had some very fun stuff in there, an amazing performance. Excited about all the details and the characters and the region. I was super into it. Here, let me get a drink. But yeah, tell me your guys' thoughts on the overall stream, about Natlan, the characters, just anything that you liked, disliked about what was going on here, because there's so much to talk about that, you know, I can't expect you to highlight everything that they went over, but, you know, maybe give your favorites or least favorites, right? But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming on by. I hope you guys have a great day, night, whatever time it is for you. Love you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. I gotta get the door. The cat is scratching, demanding my attention. So I'll have to see how he's gonna do the rest of the night. And it's almost time for me to do dailies. Oh boy, Chad, that was very long for a Genshin stream, but yeah, love you all. Bye-bye. Oh, yo. Hi, buddy. Hey. Hold on. If you want lap time, give me a second. Rio, would you hold on? I know. You're a big. Oh my God, Rio. Hi. Hey. What? You want back up there, or you want lap time? Do you want on the bed? Rio. What? You don't know what you want. You don't know. Okay. Here's the blanket. Yes, yes. You old man. Okay. There you go. You happy? Are you happy now? Hold on, let me take those out so you don't damage any cords. Cat. Such a little stinker. Turn that on. Bye-bye, guys. Ooh. Here, let me... There. Now the blanket's set up. I know, I'll make sure you have lap time for the next hour or two. Goodbye for real.